Yeah. This is
Oh shit!
the commentary booth. How was this new? Did you watch the new Spider-Man movie?
With you?
Yeah.
Where'd you watch it?
On my phone.
What?
Yeah.
Was it using good quality?
Kinda, yeah.
Bro, I could not believe that they put even more fan service in the Marvel movie.
If you're Spider-Man.
I'm a big Spider-Man fan.
I thought it was good.
I enjoyed it.
He does this thing JDB does where he throws the key at the hydrant. And so I just walked forward so I could block it with the the arm. And he was like, okay, Mr. Smart Guy. And then he threw Bella's ledge trap and I dropped off ledge, WMC caught it, and he was like, wow,
Yeah.
no one does that.
You can do that with Bell too. You can only do that with like gyro and banana.
No, you can do it with Bell.
Okay.
Typically I just grab it with Nair though. Because, you can throw it at hitbox at the same time. I'm assuming you're going all wolf tonight.
I don't plan on anything else. Wolves.
Yeah.
I still remember the last one. I remember the Henry sneezed me at 50 on the edge.
I remember that.
But I'm gonna get you down for that. I still remember that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I was very new to the Ken matchup, so I had to rely on snooze.
This is literally like from that planet.
I am warming up.
Well, good luck today then. My round one is gonna be my warm up.
Who are you playing around one?
Melly Bean.
I have no idea.
It's like their first local. They have no results.
My round one's Daisy, which
You win that, you fight me.
I don't know if I'm gonna win that because last time I played I don't know. Like I did kind of throw by playing a character I hadn't put a lot of time in. So like it could be a lot better this time around. I don't know. I feel like I need kind of like a fresh start with Ultimate because
Playing Kazuya or Lane?
I'm playing carry.
Okay, neither of my guesses were accurate. Yeah, I was under the impression you're a Link player.
I would if the character felt better.
I have a friend who plays Link named Gale Link. He's really good.
People can definitely be good with Link, and I think Link's definitely got a lot of potential in a lot of ways. Just something about Link I kind of struggle to play, and I think one of the big things is I want to do bomb loops, but it hurts my hand too much. And yeah, I'll probably be switching to a keyboard.
Yeah, I'm probably going hero and might go some min-min, but probably mostly hero.
Min-min.
I play hero, min-min, Violet, and Pyramithra.
I don't think I've ever seen you play anybody but hero in bracket.
Because I don't like any other character in this game.
That's not too much of a problem. What
Characters are so boring compared to hero.
Well, you're also playing one of the more interesting characters.
Yeah, like, I like other characters, but only for like 3 days, and then I just stop liking them.
See, that's kind of like, I'm kind of the same way. And to a detriment, because I just never focus on one character. Like, right now, I'm kind of just like throwing out guesses, like, who feels the best to me.
Yeah, I mean, I just play hero in bracket because people like watching, and because he's fun to me. But like, otherwise I would probably just go min-min for easier opponents.
I think your hero is quite good.
Yeah.
You're really good about your spacing. You're really good about like quick thinking, which is what a good hero needs.
Yeah, I have good decision making and spacing. My disadvantage has gotten a lot better. These nuts.
Well, I'm in a moss, and so I can't tell if the quality is actually super shit or it's just my phone. However, they're still in the last game at full stops for a full minute delay. Thanks, YouTube.
Why aren't we streaming on Twitch?
Because the venue told us.
Wait, really? That's really funny.
Like, for this tournament anyways, just having the videos.
Are we really?
Yep.
That's weird, but... Huh.
Trying to fix it. Sometimes the bit rate just kind of drops to 500. Sometimes.
Well, you're not doing this through Ethernet, are you?
I am.
You are?
I don't have a wireless card. This
Where's the
is
Ethernet going?
Ethernet. That blue cord is an Ethernet.
Really? Okay. It's just for the videos, you know, like,
Yeah.
like there could just be no stream at all, so.
Maybe it's the hardware, but I just turned on the recording, reset my frame drop amount, and it immediately jumped back to 65%. The stream is so dead, and I can't really do anything about it.
It's just the venue, man.
Yeah, because recording changed absolutely nothing according to my computer's specs. And this is at half the bit rate that I normally do anything at.
Are you doing it at 720p right now? Are you doing it at 720p right now? You're doing it at 1080?
1080.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can't change it unless I want to disconnect. If I disconnect, I have to relog into their account. I don't want to do that.
Well, maybe next time I would try 720p just because that could be a big part of it. Like, I can tell you straight up, just because of the amount of footage I've worked with, the difference in, like, file size that's being sent between 720p and 1080 is significant enough.
No, yeah, absolutely. It is really just, like, their internet may not be the greatest right now, and that could be part of it. And the other part could literally just be because YouTube has really bad stream code from
Well, I'm trying to
everything I
think
can
for, like, the Lloyd's Center and internet, like, I don't know if they have, like, different plans for the buildings,
Yeah.
but I can't figure a reason why they need, like, good internet. Are you doing, like, a speed test or something?
What?
I was asking, are you doing a speed test?
No. I wish. Next time, no.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I'm like, I bought like one. I got my sister a creamy lemon. I ain't got anything else.
What's up, Muggy?
Running slow, but I think
It is.
wait, I need to fix
So on the actual stream, it's like a minute behind because of just YouTube and internet. How you doing, champ?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, it is. This is going to be a very special stream. Yeah.
Probably I will, yeah. I'll probably be doing it. They did put out a new trailer which revealed one new character. Yeah. But in there's the DNF Festival live stream that week, right? And they put in 2 other characters, but they didn't put them in that trailer for some reason. So, yeah. Still probably. Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know. It's the kind of game where every character is like. So I'm sure it'll be fun. Dude, the link is keeping infinite one.
Yeah, no, fucking, egg card was annoying.
I did not read it. Because your arm was definitely over you, but I wanted to say hi to you anyway.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool, but
Rapper comeback, I don't know why.
Mostly because
You're fucking in this shit.
Well, it's not a hitbox. The only time I have a hitbox is when it comes out.
yeah.
Which is a good thing, because fucking, what's that character's name from Street Fighter? Guile? Not Guile. Not Guile. Yuri. His wall in Street Fighter 5 is a hitbox. Yeah. So, while you're holding back, it's counting as 2 hitboxes. That's why. Also, how is it like playing a block so light?
I don't use it. I mean, I do use it sometimes, but it's like, it's always better to be recording into and so if you stand there and make a lot of stuff, you're gonna get yeah, I played it like
If they drop another beta, I'm gonna have my
it's very extreme on the strike and throw mechanic.
I mean, yeah, that's a block.
Yeah. Most of the characters, they're really designed around like stagger pressure. There's not really that much like high low in the game. It's throwing or getting a lot of chip damage and then forcing a mix up is that kind of thing. Other than blocking a lot.
Honestly, I'd rather.
It's surprisingly fun. It just needs a little bit more. A lot of characters feel maybe complete, but it's pretty interesting. I like it.
Very short.
Yeah.
But there's so much happening.
Yeah, that's
It's like a artificial something.
that, and it's like really like there's a lot of ways to pick up something into like confirm. So it's like if characters had a little bit more moves, or like a few more options, you'd definitely be seeing a lot more crazy.
Just let that. What's up?
Yeah, we've got to redo all the seating, don't worry.
I don't want to play Viola.
Round one.
Wait, I gotta do that. That's fun. I like it. I do not know where you sit it.
It used to be.
At one point, Hot Topic showed me about
And now, it's like nothing.
The culture has changed.
I don't want to play I thought that for a second. For neither player, but more from just beat the shit out of it. No,
Maybe I'll just come here with the bracket. Maybe I'll go easy.
I go 0-2 because I get you and like some upset.
I literally done
Listen,
that.
man, I'm here for that thing.
I'm like, that's true. You're here to save it.
I'm here to destroy the microphone.
I'm looking if I, you know, I'm in the game.
I'll go time safe.
My old time sake. Actually,
So Remi, I hear you're not running at all of that.
I don't really want to play, so I gave my
Remi. Wait, that? Ooh, this will be.
you have no idea how good up tonight.
Yes, that one's for me. Yeah.
Can we take these chairs, or is there any chairs we can take? Hey, yeah. No, I can't that shit on the track for you to the ring. I'm like, some nice games, and I can get there in like 20 minutes. Yeah, it's only like 20 minutes on the match. And then I'm like, yeah. So I just fuck around. Yeah. I mean, I guess I did have enough time to drink, but I thought that was not pretty smart.
If you bring a carpool of $6 for like an hour after you stay there,
That actually sounds kind of good.
it's super good. Yeah. That always leads to multiple.
Oh, right, I know where you're
You'll
going.
see how bad.
I remember that.
The one thing is that you have to go on that route spot as long. Hey, it's not.
So long as it's not taking the place of
I want to go on concert.
I mean, sure, if I'm not playing,
Yeah. I'll tell you what that.
I'll take France.
My dream is to commentate on this.
There was one set that was like, I can't remember that I watched. It was a Smash Bros. Okay.
I know about the second set.
Oh yeah. Definitely seen some Marvel.
Oh yeah, Marvel.
Bring me back. Exactly, like that's like show up and be cool.
I don't really cloud. Just to go
That would be
back
too
to
much. That would be too much power. Yeah. People would actually watch it. Today I'm gonna talk about how stupid as fuck everyone is. I would upgrade from the rant video to like the vlog video, like but I would just be like, this is so easy. Look at this, and I would like be filming.
Yeah, you're filming for like friends, like you know, like, this is fun shit. Everyone's like losing their mind.
I would be saying it, and I would have nothing to back it up, but it would just be
Nothing but that.
but it would just be true.
So long as you're not like like you can make friends like the fucking like top players in the world. And you hang out like, what's up? I'm one of the cool guys.
Yeah, the trick is to be right.
Be ungovernable.
And they'll be like, yeah, you kind of right, and they'll be like, damn right, I'm right.
Damn right.
And then it will reinforce the fact that my opinion is always right. You have to install, programming. If they believe I'm right, I become right.
You're such an actual.
You think I'm like that, right?
I don't know, bro.
You think I'd be kind of like that? Why you think like That's the power of the bio.
effort rate.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know if we said anything.
I've never commentated either. I guess it just comes natural, dude.
It does.
Hold on.
So
Wait, if I'm on commentary, hold on. I'm not properly dressed for the occasion.
Oh my.
I'm not properly dressed. Hold up. There we go. That's it, baby. That's my boy.
Winners round 1.
Listen, dude.
Starting up.
Here's what I do. Every time I'm stressed out, I just have to think to myself, what would Obama do? Okay?
It's a good mindset to have.
What would Obama do?
What would Obama do in bracket to get through winners round 1?
Exactly.
We'll find out on stream.
However, we don't talk about what he did overseas because we're not overseas. We're here.
That's true.
That's okay. It is true. I also don't want to get canceled on my first
Watching
commentary.
on stream.
By the way, do you actually know who's playing?
Yes, it's up there. It's Merp, and let me check the bracket real quick.
Merp and other guy.
So LGD Merp versus Blazin.
Merp and Blazin?
Blazian? Yeah. Blazian.
Blazin yams. Like yams that are blazing. Blazing yam. Oh.
Blazian.
Okay.
So,
You know what? That works better. So I
gonna
would
be-
listen. I was gonna cheer for Merp, but like I think I'm legally obligated to cheer for the Black Asian.
oh my god.
Look, listen, dude. It's nothing personal. Okay, it's nothing personal. I have to.
Understand.
Wait, I'm black. You're Asian. Oh my god, dude. This guy has to win. This guy has to win. You hear that?
No bias commentary, okay?
No bias. No
Okay,
bias.
Merp is gonna win.
But like, here's the thing. It would look really bad for us if we commentated and our powers were granted to him, because I think that's more of a person thing. I'll be real.
So, for Merp, I know he plays Villager. I'm not
By the
sure
way, is the
what
mic good?
Blazin
Is
plays.
everything
I've never seen him before. But Merp is a pretty solid Villager player. Plays the Pink
Yes,
Wolves.
okay.
I'm not sure how this set will go off of just...
There are like two villagers in this region, right? And they both use the pink ult.
Yep, they're both here. One is Anxiety, one is LGD Merp.
Shouldn't they like communicate that? Because like, what if they have to go against each other
They
in
have.
battle?
They have.
What have they done? Who gets off the pink ult?
I don't know. It's a very intense battle.
They have to play a set to decide who gets the pink ult, and then they play their actual set.
Yes.
That's what happens. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Also, are we finally gonna see who this guy's gonna play? Because
I think we're about to find out.
Okay.
I'm really curious because, yeah, I have never seen him play before, so I want to see when he plays.
Listen, dude, just go Dark Pit, man.
All right,
I know good things about Dark Pit. Okay.
Oh, Samus? It's a Samus player.
Okay. OG skin. You
We
know what?
got Villager versus Samus. It's actually going to be interesting. I've not watched this before.
You know what this is gonna be? I have a feeling we're gonna be commentating for a while. I just have a slight feeling.
Maybe.
So just for a little bit.
So, Lesion's going to have to be careful about letting charge shot get pocketed. Kind of the basic thing of the matchup, I would say. And here we go in
I
neutral.
mean, here's the thing. If I was Blazin, I would just be worried about Villager's forward air, because that can pretty much disrupt like almost anything that he's trying to do. Because he
Yeah.
can battle from a range with that pocket, but Blazin only has like the slow missiles and the charge shot. But yeah, he can just like Murph can just apply so much pressure that it'll be hard for Blazin to really do much here.
Yeah, I would say the main thing that Villager can do is just disrupt Samus from being able to put out her own projectiles. If she wants to try charge shot, she has to be really careful not to get hit. Otherwise, she'll lose the charge that she built up.
But see, we're saying that, yet Blazin is somehow winning even by a little bit, because I feel like the advantage is just he has to make the most out of his small openings, right? But so far, I think he's doing the best he can right here. No one's really, no one's really rolling one another, but eventually a stock's gonna have to be taken, because we are in fact at 1 minute and they are both at 50. So
It's gonna be close. Alright, Legion's got the left trap set up against Murph.
he needs to make the most of this.
Oh, he fires a missile in the wrong way, and that just
was
lets him
not
get it for
making the
free.
most of
That's
it.
unfortunate. Oh, the charge shot got blocked
Yeah.
by the charge miss, the pocketed missile.
I feel like he has to just like save that charge shot for as long as he can until he can ensure that it hits. Because that charge shot can literally get blocked by like almost anything.
Oh, the tree almost takes him out at a very early percent, at around 90, before the hit. He gets hit by the axe.
Our mic is
This is a really
choppy.
bad spot for Samus.
Oh,
I don't think
dude.
he has his jump anymore.
Yeah.
He's stalling as best as
Wait.
he can. He makes it.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, the first stock is taken by Merp, and we got Blasian playing from behind now on the second stock for game 1.
Never watched a Smash Ultimate before. I'm a bit lost. Yeah, if this is your first time watching a tournament,
Or the game in general. It's going to be a lot to take in.
I promise this is not the entire game.
This is also just a hard thing to look at because it's two characters with a lot of stuff that they throw
Yeah,
out.
you picked one of the longest games to watch for your first time, I'm just saying. I promise things will get more exciting as we go on, but that
I
charge
didn't know you
shot
could
was
block
almost
it with Lloyd Rocket, the charge shot. That was interesting.
like every time Merp is able to, he just puts out that Lloyd Rocket, and that pretty much nullifies any charge shot opportunities.
It's a really good wall, and I'm pretty sure as well, if he has the chance to put out the tree, if he puts it somewhere near center stage, it makes a really nice obstacle to protect him from charge shot and the rockets and just play his own game. Right now he's got it in the corner, so it looks like he's going to try to play around that tree since he does have the lead.
Yeah, I'm just hoping he doesn't use it now because it's not gonna hit. Like he's too far away for it to hit right now. He's just got so much stuff to nullify.
Merp is playing really safe right here and trying to stay out of Samus's range, which is really good. He's avoided taking much damage from him since he's taken the stock. Avoids the charge shot with the shield. It's good.
Wait, I just...
And Blasian is now at almost about to get lapped in percent and stocks.
Blasian's either gonna have to do some...
He got neutral gallop into the tree.
And I hate to say it, but we might have to just go next on this one. Like, Blasian needs to do some serious, like, reconsideration.
This is the chance for Blasian just get as much information as he can for how Merp likes to play. And he's not playing too bad himself, he just needs to
It's the down low
get the down low.
See,
Get the grab there, that does not kill yet without the rig.
See, and I'm surprised he got that grab because LD Merp jumps around a lot here. And when he's not jumping, he's just got that Lloyd Rocket.
Yeah, he got the neutral get up shield, probably expecting like another projectile to come out, so the grab was a good play.
Listen, I know Samus is a bit of a camper, but he needs to make some moves like right now if he wants any shot. Not the Lloyd Rocket, bro!
3 minutes.
Come on, bro. You're supporting two different communities here. You can't
He
be
gets fully involved
stocks,
for the free
bro.
stocks. It's a very solid game.
This is not looking so good for the Black Asians. I'll tell you what. But I know one thing, bro. We always come back. All right? It's true. Yo, that's good. Dude. Ah, man. Come on. Maybe I can telepathically tell him the matchup. Right? You think?
I missed that coach interview though.
It's just the game one tweaking of the microphone. Alright. Alright, and anyone in chat, if our mic is better, please let us know. Because I can't hear much.
Alright, look. There's more than K from Bleacher. Here's to see how this kind of ball looks in here and throw off the pals. That's going to go out to the other side.
Damn, okay.
Here, that was enough perfect opportunity for a bear, maybe even an air.
He's just able to play his game without any worries whatsoever.
Oh, that was a fully charged up smash hitting him.
This, I hate to be that guy, dude, but this is looking. This is not looking good for us. Just with the charge. That would be nerve over this entire set because that one charge shot is hit more than the laser.
The trees walking up with the charge shots.
You can't chop down trees with a laser, my god. You don't have the correct moves. You can't chop down lasers, dude. What is he doing?
It's getting like a really bad struggle. There's 2 minutes left on the clock. There's a great stun shoot. Great number of the set.
Okay. Well, I am leaving you to these last parts of the game. The set just got called up. It's unbelievable.
Being Obama, give you our blessing. Don't let us do other things. This is our Merc would absolutely like if he could just time out the collision right now, as there's very little time left to work for him. Unless like a miracle happens, it's looking like it's going to be almost over, but there's still a chance. Alright. I must go as well. Switch to the cam and play it. What's up, everybody? It's me, Muggy. Hello, guys. It's me, Muggy. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Hello, I'm Muggy. This is Flippy Sundown in Portland, Oregon, hosted by Sleepy Queen. This event is sponsored by Goon Worldwide, Smash GG, Domino Effect, Sleepy Sundown, Oregon Smash, Gambit Cards and Hobbies, and Back in Blood. So, please register. We're about to have a really hype match today. Coming into the, I don't even know who's playing. Alright, but we'll see. I think, no wait, is Remi coming in? I don't know. Oh shit. Oh shit. Anyways, please register for CP Sundown. I mean, Goon House. It's tomorrow. Hey, we should sign up for Goon House tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dang it, dude.
I can't, dude. I love your house.
No. It's
Muggy. Is it Muggy GWW?
no, it's on YouTube. I don't know what the name is since I'm not streaming it. Ask I think it's in the Oregon Discord.
Oh, yeah, the Oregon Discord and announcement.
It's in announcements in the Oregon Discord. Alright, anyways, guys, welcome. This is Goon House. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not very good at this commentary.
I know. It's probably the best way. That's not
Damn, dude, you're watching me. Yeah, this is streamed. This is a Goon Worldwide. No, it's not streamed on.
I'm sorry if I killed you.
Nah, you're all good.
I'm not apologizing to you. I'm apologizing to chat for what they had to go through.
My bad. Anyways, I'm about to leave because this is gonna be long. Sorry.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. Both hands doesn't make that. What? I'm talking about email. Alright, I'll just do some nonsense. What's up, folks? We've got here, a standby Smash Ultimate, of course, Deity Viola. And Botan's got a stock lead here, and as we know, DDD lives for a long time. He's going to do all he can to extend that. And there you go. That's all it takes. If you can kill DDD at that percent, you're doing alright. Yeah, that's the Jet Hammer setup. It looks like I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Doing a lot of jumping up and over Botan, trying to find a spot to land when the aerial and whatnot. But Botan's doing a great job of just walking, taking the space, and then he can set up these ledge traps. Can he find the kill? Yeah. Yeah, he does. Warrior on the stage, not something we see all too often. I know. Yeah, I need back airs because I am. And I mean, Botan, he's like, okay, you're gonna keep standing, falling back. I'm just gonna walk up in this area and I'm gonna get a fat punch. Okay, you went for something with a dragon. Okay.
The PC setup.
People.
Actually, I'm gonna have to make a meeting.
No one knows what a TFL match is going to be. You started first. Talking about it? That's okay. But you actually don't know. Oh, I thought you mean literally. I was like, I don't actually talk to you about it. I still play anymore. Do they even play anymore? Yeah. I know. I'm kind of happy about the time I did because there's no local at all. Today I leave, and I was like, what do you mean I don't have pickles with Ben? Ben. You're going to Christmas with Sam? Hey, well, there? Oh, no, it's like the, everywhere. YouTube, what happened?
Yeah.
I'll jump on there. Issue with the mic is choppy.
So I literally tested it out. I can't figure out what's causing it. I tried to fix it at this point. It's going to be the whole thing.
But if you like,
It's pretty negative, like about himself. Like he doesn't care if we'll just get it because that's the end. He really can't see it. I don't know how like Remi has like negativity.
oh, like, more like,
Yes.
don't get
Yeah, but I think they're the only thing he eats back.
yeah.
What's that?
TV violence.
Why the hell is
Yes, like 5 inches. Well, small plug, we're registered for Back in Blood. I mean, Goon House.
what?
It's gonna snow. I'm gonna be sad if I'm not able to go to Stanley Scott City.
Hello. No, you're doing that?
No, it's me taping on screen.
No, you're doing it. Who's the player? There you go. Who's the player? I don't know.
I think it's choppy and bad.
Okay, it's working. The Tommy lid. The Tommy lid.
People.
He uses all of them. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah, I use all of them, but people prefer to randomly supplies. I have character Yo, how to play a character I've never played. Casey, are you buying Python's video?
Wait, don't do that. Sparkle. Sparkle. Don't do it. It cuts off the audio from the stream.
That's fine. Damn, that's so funny.
Damn.
I had the balls to do that. I expected it. I mean, no, I would assume more.
Hold on. Did you win?
It's like,
Did you win?
yeah.
Alright, you're fighting me.
Let's go. We've never fought before, right?
No.
Alright, cool.
Also, I know you tend to ask people, do you know the DDD matchup? I beat Adamus. Be a best player. Yes. Join me in the cemetery. Let's play your song to the. Hello. I forgot your name, I'm sorry. I'm Michael. What the heck? Kiosk. Kiosk. Here. Kiosk?
Yeah, thank you. Yes, it's like that.
So is this it? Is this the commentation? Yep. Alright, well, you do this. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we reconnect you. Unable to connect the chat. Please try again. What are we even getting paid for at this point? What are we even getting paid for at this point? Remember that one tournament where they paid Ken, the best Mars player in the world, just to sit there at the tournament? They paid him just to sit there. Really? Yeah, they ain't even to play? Not even to play, not to commentate. He just sat there in the commentary booth.
Was it playing on still not connected?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Oh, that's like, how are you doing that? Also, the one part of the Superman drip is that it gets kind of hot. There's a lot of aeration going on. Yeah, I figured. Oh, I'm still gonna wear it time now. Did you ever play before? I think I played 2 drop sets before COVID. And then, that was about it. I came from Alaska. Oh shit. Why? Because it's too sensitive up there. It's pretty shitty too. I mean, it's pretty shitty too. Great. We got a, I remember like one trainer, I remember like in the tournament at Salem, I remember I flipped off so much during mid-bracket. That's awesome. And everyone cheered for me. But in Alaska, everyone would like blame me for like a month. What? Just flipping someone off. Oh, that's a joke. Alright, so we got a hero against a Pokemon right here. I wonder how much hero do you think? Hey! Hey, it's TFL now.
That's what we put on the FGD.
You forgot to change it. Alright, back to the match. Hey, getting off the stage, I've always, when I've played Sparkle for the first time, I was like, what all the fuck is this hero shit? Because you don't really expect it to come out of nowhere, and you gotta be ready for it, and especially if you're nervous, you don't really. That's why you always gotta, you should. That's why, when I fight Sparkle, I prefer if he's on this side, because it's easier to look at his character while also looking at the menu, or because we're dragging on it. You purposely play neutral so he goes on that side of the stage. Yeah, that's fucking funny. Well, my last, I don't know, PG-13 stream. Hey, Wolford, can we swear?
Avoid it if you can.
Oh, okay.
The venue's YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, so we can't swear.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he died. Getting flipped by the black dude? Or yeah, he got hit by the black dude after because he did nothing. That's a true combo I've ever seen. Well, he parried the first one, gets hit up there, oh, not there, mid. It was the Ivysaur really early in this percent, trying to probably get an early kill, or trying to get a kill, and we'll see this again. That 142, so yeah, literally anything will kill her. Probably read the up air, read the jump up air, oh, yep. He tried going for it. Yeah, he tried reading the dribble. Oh my god. Nice switch there, delaying out the aerial. Oh, see. Does he get the zoom? Oh, it does get the zoom back on. Even if I was looking up here, kill here. And yeah, it would. Up would too. Up there's the hill. Yeah. So the reason why Sparkle goes for bounce is because did you know if you have bounce on, it gives you more chances of getting oomph or psycho? Really? Yes. For some dumb reason. Oh, Hazy's coming back. Getting his border strings together. Oh, no. It's the roll on into the folder. I was waiting for the middle over there. He's dead. Oh! My man's kind of knows how to recover shit. I don't MP here. I'm wondering if he can capitalize on that now. I kind of probably I'd be killing him. Come down me real quick, I need you. Oh, I gotta go. No, don't leave me. So here is the mid-trap. You just hashtag I'll say it's there, you face up to back here, up tilt there, pushing on the platform very well. Oh, good side beat, good distance, max the sun up there. The jab not fully connecting. Grab. Oh, he tried reading with I forgot that move thing. He's doing really good this time. Catching Sparkle with him there. Oh, that's a good S-man. Oh.
This is the hottest match of the century, guys. We have two Oregon Classic players. We have the Rising Star Sparkle versus Public Enemy #1 Hazy. Normally, Hazy does have the upper hand on Sparkle, but Sparkle's leveled up a lot, and kind of showing that a little bit. And the Flame Slash gonna take Hazy to potentially his last winner's stock. Great. Jose, you're in Tom. Commentate this hot match with me. It's come out. It's so close. Niraj, you get on here. Okay. Look how close this is. This is crazy. I don't know what that F smash was.
All right. Well, as we saw, top three.
The jump catch. He's dead.
He's dead.
Cheese.
Good games.
Good guess. Easy. Falling down.
Where is it? Is it
To
stream
the
on
losers bracket. I don't know.
No, it's like a YouTube. This is YouTube. YouTube. Apparently, they can't do Twitch for some reason.
Really?
I think. Wait, Tim.
That is
It's on
crazy.
YouTube. Why not Twitch?
That's the venue YouTube account.
Ah.
Do they upload the VOD? It's on the website.
I think if it's streamed on YouTube, it just saved automatically. Look at us, Gio.
I know.
We're looking spiffy.
We are looking thick and span right now.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool venue.
We got a Canadian in the building. I mean, well, 250.
Missed that. Whoops.
Can you just, for the first time, Sparkles taking down Hazy? I play Sparkle now, I think, but I don't think it's gonna be on stream just yet. But we got another hot set coming up. 2 more Oregon newbies to the scene, relatively. We got Bowser Jr. player Zatami versus Dave Chappelle Jr., Pac-Man main, Hot Garbo.
Really? Bro, we've known each other
For 2 years?
It's been longer than okay. So really? Like consistently playing against.
Yeah, I named myself IKDAMU because I know the matchup. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wanted to meet him and then have that big attack.
That's good. You did good. You did good. You showed him up. All right, we got.
Told him what for.
Yeah. We have a low tier. Is Bowser Jr. a zoner? What even is Bowser Jr.? I
He's
don't
like,
know.
I think he's pretty much bait and punish. He's like,
Yeah,
he wants you to like hit a button at the wrong.
he has like all these little tricks and stuff, but it's all fraudulent because he's
Yeah.
he has no neutral.
Most of the time, you don't even have to interact.
Exactly. He has a really bad out of shield too, so a lot of characters can just press buttons. However, on the other hand, we have Pac-Man, arguably a top 10, top 5 character in the game. At this point, very few characters can actually contest with him. And even the ones that can, you gotta play it right.
Yeah.
Like,
Pac-Man's kind of shot up. Yeah. I feel like it's just the meta got more and more just like campy.
yeah.
So like,
But I think it's gonna fluctuate a little bit. I think faster playstyles are gonna start making a comeback. So
I think it's gonna be like, I don't think it's gonna be like campy, you know, like never interact, but it's gonna be like, it's still gonna stay like more defensive. And I think aggressive player styles will have their moments.
you know, it's kind of funny. If I became number 1 in the region,
Yeah.
every region in PNW would have a Wolfman as their top player.
Oh, history soul. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Let's calm down there, okay?
Potentially. This is hypothetical, but I think that'd be pretty cool.
All right.
Don't wolves live in the Pacific Northwest?
You don't worry about your hypotheticals. I'll stay in the recipe.
All right, big guy. Anyways, dog water is the tag, probably for Hot Garbo.
Really?
That,
That'd be like a Remi or something.
no, it's wet dog. Wait, no,
That's right.
know your Remi lore. But it's my first time. This venue is pretty cool. A lot of weed shit, but it's
Just the name shop.
yeah.
Weed shop.
And there's a wall.
Want a blanket? Not an anime blanket?
Not really. You know, I actually have a girlfriend, so like, I'm okay.
You're okay? You
Yeah.
wanna?
I have a social life, Niraj. I step out of my house.
What are you implying?
Do you have an anime big titty bitch blanket or
I
something?
do not. Okay.
Well, that's good.
I have struggles. What? You struggle from something?
Alright. Pac-Man, they are the best Pac-Man, even though they're all pure shit. And boy, yes, they're all bad. Pac-Man's all.
Oh, Pac-Man's.
Yeah, they're so bad.
I thought you were saying about Pac-Man players.
No, Pac-Man is on the come up. Okay, I don't know. What am I wrong? Oh, tag.
Oh, he's not Slayer.
Yeah, Hazy wasn't slaying either, so like, I don't know why you had that tag. Whoa, a little bit.
So, a little bit of Pac-Man.
Said, watch this mix.
You know, a cool thing about Pac-Man is in his games, he would eat pellets and eat ghosts when he got the big packs.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, some Pac-Man lore right there for you.
Thank you. I didn't know that.
You're welcome.
All right. I think we're good now.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
If we're not good, then they're chanting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just bet they're not ready yet.
And
You have one chance. Anyways, let's get into it. PS2, the classic. 2 whipped moves to start, 3 whipped moves to start us off. It was pretty funny. He said the Mexican the wrong way, then he grabbed the wrong way, and then he whipped the grab. I don't know. He's a Game Boy. Yeah, it is a Game Boy.
okay, second round.
I don't know how this matchup works, but I can assume Pac-Man probably wins. Well, actually, I feel like it's not like a terrible matchup. Is it not that bad? Oh. How do you know the matchup?
Don't worry about that.
He knows that tea. Yeah? I top it up with tea and ketchup every now and then, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. I know the ins and outs of this matchup right here. It's all a nice little break. Yeah, good frame trap, but I don't know if he's gonna live that. That looked very questionable on the DI. Yeah, I think when you DI it correctly, it should be like down and in, probably. And it looked like he just went straight up. But nothing Pac-Man can't do, but he couldn't seem to process that situation. And now he's taking a ton of extra damage that could have been avoided. Oh, is that a little awesome? This Tommy sip boxes. There's a Tommy kind of. I like that. It's a Tommy with the bell. What are you gonna do? Like that, you know, there's something there that shows he knows that. It's like, you know, you feeling it, and then he kind of. They did say that they've known each other for like years now, so like they probably know this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Garbo looking not too sharp, almost losing his second stock, so Tommy's still on his first. That was a full of tricks, but okay. Apple taking it off the top. Apple off the dome. Something, yeah. Keeps the top, keeps the mid tier away. Yeah. Low tier. My mistake. Anyways, even stocks, but a very large percentage lead for the Tommy. One confirm or read should take the stock. However, Pac-Man is one of those characters where it's like, at least in my experience playing like JDB, it's like the reason why they're so hard to fight is because the amount of openings you get is very, very little. Yeah. So they take, like, good Pac-Mans should be taking very little damage. Like, they got a wall. Oh my god, that was a lot of hits. Nice. Tommy saved a whole stock, 19% on the Z catch. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. We didn't even go in the blast zone. Oh, okay. That's an interesting stage spike, but dog water. I mean, hot Garbo. I mean, it's the same thing. He kind of found his way back into this match. He could take it. However, so Tommy's been playing pretty well the entire time, so like, Garbo, you gotta wake up. Not like that. I mean, honestly, it feels that lead from you. It's like, it's mental. So hard to get it back, but it is possible. From personal experience, it is incredibly painful, like that stream was, but it is possible. Hot Garbo kind of schmicks a little bit. I don't know what's going on. No conversion attempts. Find some early stock here. The jab. I hope that does not continue when I am playing. That's really nice put on some headphones. I do have headphones, but sometimes even the all the way back. Pop a roll in. Pop Garbo saying, "Watch this mix." With that F smash. Okay, you better not say that every time he does something. I just think it's so funny. Bro, half the people are not gonna know what you're talking about. I know. Watch this. Anyways, going to, I think, a new stage. Tommy pondering his counter pick. He's thinking about it. Yeah, he had a pretty good lead. It's like, I mean, running it back would be fine, because like you were doing fine the entire time. It was unfortunate that stage spike. Push full outfield. But however, like, PS2 is really good for Bowser. PS2 and Town are arguably his best. Yeah, they're arguably his best stages. Yeah, but yeah, they're also good for Pac-Man. But I think Bowser Jr. benefits more. I don't know, but yeah, we're playing. It's having such a fun time. All right, small battlefields. Same platform layout, probably a little smaller. I think this is probably a little better than PS2 in this matchup specifically, because Pac-Man, he's got less room to run away, so Tommy can rush him down a little more, make him scared, force panic off, so you can get those big openings that you need. Almost catching that air dodge, but a little bit of mispositioning there. I like that idea. That was actually kind of, if they were to buff Bowser Jr., if I would buff him, I would make that hitbox bigger to like be able to cover the platform, just making him like his pressure like extremely broken. Nice jump call out with that back air, looking pretty even this game. Interesting F smash. I think I was trying to catch him holding forward. Parry F smash into another parry F smash, but none of them hitting. They're like forward whip. Oh my gosh, what is going on?
They're trying to get someone, but it's just
Whip central right now.
I think they're both like trying to read a spot dodge.
They're trying to do something, I don't know. But none of them falling for it. The late hit of F smash, I don't know why that exists. Did not kill even with rage, which I guess is good. Because if that killed,
Because the ghost, you know,
I don't need that right now. And the Apple taking, it's a totally pissed off. Dogwater's first lead of the set. Aside from the set counts. He's definitely living at it. So Tommy fishing a little too hard, not catching anything on the pull. His jab should not kill, not for a little bit, maybe now at the ledge, but
yeah, your ledge.
he doesn't have rage, though, so I don't know. I'm still checking. Oh, wow. He like fell out of it and fell back in it. Even stocks. This could be a game 3 set. You never know. If both players are playing, I mean, this way.
Tommy did a good job just holding on to his thought that this was
yeah.
first 170%.
You should keep doing that. Yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that Nair is like frame 4 or frame 3. It is ridiculously fast. Really is. They're both kind of just they're just scrapping like a lot. And realistically, Pac-Man should be winning these scrap situations, but Mark Norman's kind of, I don't know. He's pulling his punch a little bit. Late hit of the smash. Next once again, covering that neutral get-up. No response off that down, so that was interesting. Interesting. Yellow F smash. Garbo with a much larger lead. So Tommy could take it with one conversion though. Jab, that's a lot of damage. Not gonna kill though. And take out the pill. Or the pellet, whatever it is. Pill, pellet. Oh, what's the grab? You gotta punish that. Big punish, not really. But these players kind of lacking the punish game a little bit. They're just hitting each other, and it's not really going anywhere. And Tommy looking good though. He's clawing his way back. Nice tech chase with the orange. That's it. Paul Arbo with some devious movement right now. There's blood in the water, in the dog water. And a little thirsty for that kill. Yeah, he's just trying to pull the trigger by any means necessary, seeing if Paul Garbo will call for any of them. But so far, he remains untouched by any of these smash attacks. And now he's letting him get Bell for free. This could be death at ledge, which is wild. In the back here, though, 66-0. Bowser Jr. combo should bring this back to even. And they're missing the second up air that could have led to quite a bit more. Ooh, not what you want in this situation. You don't want to get hit by random stuff like that, which is what Pac-Man is so good at.
Look at his jumps right now. He's having a lot of competitive.
Yeah. He's playing safe though. Punish. That could have been bad. He went up there, but no response from Garbo catching the jump. And he just needs one conversion. Not yet. No follow up on the bell. Trying to call on something like that. Although he is jumping a lot. Tommy's not doing it too much. I have never ever seen that, Big Brain. That was genius.
All the intricacies of a character that you've played for like 3 years. Not only worked on
I was about to say, I have never ever seen that. He like set the bell down, and then he grabbed him, pulled him in, and it canceled the grab, and he got hit by the bell, and he got...
he was playing that. You're rolled into that switch. I went to the actual go. It's scary. It's actually is it me versus her now? I don't know if that's just a stream, but I will ask Sabrina. Sabrina!
Does the mic actually pick up commentary well? Did you turn on the stream? Yeah. Do you mind if I use
I thought it was going on, but I guess it's not. Because I'm waiting.
It looks like they're getting set up. Is it Sparkle Hair?
Yep. Marco Terra, Zach Gio, Hero Wolf.
Hero Wolf. I would want to be a wolf in this scenario. That's just me.
Yeah, Wolf is really good against Hero. He's got the blaster to kind of force him to safely. He's got the combo game, ledge trapping. That reflector helps a lot. Because a lot of like those, he can kind of just hold it, you know, while Sparkle's in menu at a distance, and Sparkle has to just cancel it.
And then also, just Wolf has a lot more quicker options, and Hero, you kind of have to preemptively think about throwing those moves out because you're going to be in a lot of ending lag, and that gives a lot of opportunities for Wolf to just get in there and get a lot of damage done.
Yeah, terrible against Wolf. Last time these guys played, they're actually won. It was on Saturday. The time before that, though, Sparkle did win.
I think that was that a Grace and Glory?
Yeah, Grace and Glory.
Yeah, and Terra won that first
turning win for that guy.
10 round match might be for fun.
Oh, 10 yeah, he won against Adam.
It was crazy. Yeah, I don't think that event was streamed. It was recorded though, so you can always look for that.
All right, they're right into it. They got their headphones in. They got their characters picked, and they're ready for action.
Okay, it looks like good use of the Accelerado right off the bat. Definitely changing the course of the beat. What did he just do? Definitely changing the course of the game because getting an Accelerado allowed Sparkle to do so much, which you wouldn't typically see in the beginning of a game versus Hero on Wall. Okay. Now Terra really has the opportunity to, kind of play a little catch up. Sparkle just has to be really good about playing pretty defensively and not letting Terra get anything going.
Right.
Good grab. And the psych up. That's scary. That's a scary time for psych up right now.
Yeah, spot dodging and shielding when the hero has these buffs, it's really scary. You want to try to avoid it as much as possible.
88%. Definitely still doable for Terra bringing this back to even stock.
Yeah, he lived until like 180, which is not when you want to be keeping him fat. Oh, he had the read. Just a little off on the spacing. Ooh, side B fall out.
Side B from Terra.
serene patience. And you see a lot of these perfectly timed spot dodges coming from both players.
For the Zoom finds it.
Just barely able to get that.
Yeah, 1 minute left. Oh, the outspot dodge up tilt doesn't take the first
Like 35%, that's not a whole lot of a lead. The boom straight out of the and it connected.
The kaboom is so crazy. Honestly, you can just kind of throw it out. There's not really any repercussions to doing it. Other than, like, if you want to conserve mana, but if they're just, like, there, you know, might as well.
From watching a lot of... Oh my goodness!
Back here, jump in. Sparkle's super good at calling out jump in, so really, you need to be careful about that.
But back to what I was saying about Kaboom, I've definitely watched a lot of the games where Sparkle is getting this Kaboom and just not having it connect. Like, if the other player is well prepared for it, it might get absolutely nothing for it and lose a lot of mana for it. But oh my goodness, Sparkle on the full offensive right now. Oh, good grab. Pulling out.
Flame Slash.
That hits so low under the stage.
Okay. Yeah, Flame Slash is really, it's good for 2 frames, fast, it's quick, it hits below ledge. Especially against a character like Wolf, you know. That recovery doesn't snap super low to ledge, it's pretty vulnerable, so you gotta be careful. So we're gonna take that, take the first game up 1-0. Running it back to PS2.
Yeah, I don't think much is going to change. They're probably both going to stick with their respective characters. The stage pick, I'm curious.
The same stage.
Same stage?
Yeah,
okay.
Terra's super comfortable with PS2. It's a good wolf stage too. He's made some adjustments though, especially in disadvantage. There's super good. I'm not seeing as much like shine here. When I've seen him play Sparkle, he kind of plays at a distance and he'll use a lot of like shine when he sees menu. He's not really doing that. He's kind of jumping around, leaving himself a little vulnerable. So we'd like to see him play a little more grounded, a little more reactionary to what Sparkle's doing.
I think probably a big part of why we might have not seen that last game is that Sparkle really set the pace with Accelerado straight off the bat.
Yeah.
And that kind of threw Terra, I think, for a loop. And it might be a little different here, but oh my goodness, just covering all of Terra's options right now. Should be able to make it back to stage. Yeah, not quite able to get the understage angle that he wanted. Still alive here.
Yeah, that's much the up smash was a little greedy. Good beyond the upsell, nice. It's gonna take it
a lot closer this time around. Terra definitely can close this out. Sparkle kind of tried to go for the zoom there, didn't really work out. Oh my goodness, just 33 damage just like that.
And he's really calling out Terra's disadvantage options. That's where he's getting so much. Oh,
I'll be right over.
Barely gets past that F smash. Yeah, he's gotta be careful. He's way too aggressive out of the corner. Sparkle's gonna catch that every. Nice. I'm locked up till it. I like the idea. Sparkle getting his buffs, trying to beat something out of Terra.
Terra was doing really good here a second ago, but right now Sparkle just
That's the crit.
Oh my goodness.
He's in a tough
so brutal.
Nice call out with the air. We'll point out the spot dodge.
This might be close to game. Oh my goodness. He is out for blood! He is out for blood! Sparkle continuing on.
Okay, I'm up.
You're up on stream now. This is going to be a fun set to watch.
2-0 my favor.
Thank you.
Do you want to join me for this scuff plunge? I'm not sure how much the mic actually picks up.
Okay. I had probably the worst bracket run of my life so far. Like the highest speed twice game one, and then I just fucked all motivation game two. Which I have a feeling I could fuck up easy, I'll be real. But I just like, I SD twice, I'm like, fuck alright.
You should money match that.
I'm tempted to, but I also recognize that I have like $35 American to my name right now, so and I don't really have too much of it. Yeah, I'm not really too interested in money matching anybody right now. Plus the last time I'm technically negative in money matches, so I've never won one. I've won Twitter matches where the entire gimmick is just like whoever loses gets, or whoever wins gets tweet on the loser's account anonymously. I've done those a couple of times. Those are fun, but I've never won a money match, so like I'm always a bit antsy to do it. But yeah, that's the story of my bracket then. Which
so the game going on here is Botan versus Everest. Botan, a Team DDD player, and Everest, a local Roy player.
Yeah, I've never heard of Botan in my life, I'm gonna be real, so
Botan previously had the tag Australia.
Never heard of them either.
Recently coming back to the scene, what was around the scene a little earlier, but definitely it's been gone for a bit, so not super surprising if you don't recognize it actually.
Everest I do know because Dave's TO was online. Yeah.
Good use of the Gordo right there.
Yeah.
Like, DDD's such a big body, and Roy just really gets those hits.
Yeah,
really easily with how big of a hurt box DDD has.
Yeah. I'm not really too familiar with DDD as a character, so I don't expect like absolutely god-tier commentary. But I do know Roy quite a bit, because I used to play Roy a little bit when I was first getting the game. And really, he's the kind of fucking body DDD. The only thing that DDD can really do is just kind of like, he has to almost click perfectly, and that's probably winning the matchup. Like, he just has to like stage his hammer almost perfectly. He has to use Gordo's almost perfectly. He has to edge guard almost perfectly. But yeah, even of doing all those things perfectly, I still think Roy wins the matches.
Yeah, and Everest definitely being one of the better Roy players.
Yeah.
As you can see, usually not dropping too many combos. We could be looking at a 3-stock if things still keep going this way, but that will kill.
Yeah.
Alright, will Botan be able to bring this back? That's not going to be difficult. You're going to have to avoid getting hit quite a bit.
Downer to neutral. Usually what I see most DDs do, they usually do up, maybe it's just a DK thing, but they do up throw to up air. Yeah, as a start right there, which I wasn't at early percentages, and I believe does more damage than down throw neutral air. However, I don't really know why both ends did that specifically. It's kind of beyond me.
I think DD specifically struggles with these platforms right now. Just Everest really wanting to keep Botan from landing, and these platforms are definitely more beneficial for Everest. Okay, this could be
Alright.
or I think that might have not even been a keyframe because I don't think that magnet's the ledge. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I'm pretty sure it does, but it's. I'm not really too sure how exactly it works. I know for a fact that it's. I'm forgetting his head.
It's the DD player.
DD. I know Botan. Yeah, Botan. I'm pretty sure Botan was going to snap to Lex, so I'm pretty sure that was a Tifa. But, yeah. I do know it is possible to take its hold up while you're using upbeat, and that will not allow you to grab Lex. So that's really handy in backup. Or to just like mix opponents up. I think you might have been able to do it Everest. I could just be talking. Yeah.
Okay, you're Botan doing really good.
Botan. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and a little more to it even right there. Oh, and a little bit happy on the early stock.
Alright, getting the board. What I really like I'm terrible. Botan. I really like what Botan did there. What he did, yeah, that's what reminded me. What he did at that beginning stop was he took Gordo out by using neutral beam inhale and then just shot the other way, which got rid of Gordo. I really like that because Gordo is something that you need to almost need at every time possible. And you can't really waste not having it.
Oh, good jab block. Oh, didn't quite get the grab though.
It's in the back here. It's the Gordo out once again. Oh my god, for Everest, right? We might be seeing 3-stop from Botan.
And I 3-stop last time.
Oh, never mind.
Everest was like, no, that ain't happening.
Alright, we see an inhale from Botan. That's actually one of DDU's better moves, surprisingly enough, because it allows you to get a character off stage, and that can lead to some really good ledge trapping off the top. But DD is surprisingly really good at ledge trapping. That's the one thing that DD can do. It's amazing.
If I have learned anything from watching a lot of Everest, Everest plays are really good in disadvantage. Like, it might look like to most people that this game could be lost, but I could 100% see Everest still bringing us back even at this crazy percent right now. But it's looking really risky with how Everest is playing this right now. Not getting caught by the up air.
Alright, waiting patiently. I didn't even know that hit ledge.
Just because of how big Edie is.
Ooh, but doesn't really get a...
And that's going to be it for game 2. Alright, we're going to game 3.
I'm trying to think what specific counter pick would be good in this situation.
In terms of DDD?
Yeah.
I would say probably the bigger stages, but not Town City.
Yeah, I know for a fact Town is pretty bad.
And we're going Town City.
Okay, no.
we can't coach from the commentator seat, unfortunately.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. That's fun. I've seen it so many times. Like, you might want the big stage, but you maybe don't want Town and City.
Yeah, it's not really. I don't think that's idea. That's idea.
It was definitely around the same idea I was talking about, wanting one of these bigger stages. Just give a little bit more wiggle room in terms of being able to reset neutral and get away from Roy's raw pressure. And right now, it's looking pretty even. With him playing this pretty safe. Getting caught for using. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see the portal. Like, that's something I've seen quite a bit from some of these better DDD players, is using the Gordo while you're off screen because the other player can't see it. It is one of these things that kind of just comes out of nowhere. But of course, being up there for that long can be dangerous. Oh, you gotta be really careful there, Botan. Everest's got the touch of death right now. using the Gordo to kind of like cover some of Everest's options. Very good use of the Gordo. Oh, Gordo on ledge there. Really? I think that had to be a miss up in the D high.
I'm assuming
Like it was very high
he had both players were about 65%, so I'm assuming Rage had a huge impact on Rotan getting that kill.
I'm just not super familiar with DDD in terms of kill power with that move. You just don't see it very often. But Botan just looking like he's in total control right now.
Yeah, Botan's been doing really good. As I said before, if DD can play this perfectly, I do think DD can be pretty good. I think DD's been an underrated character, but as I said, you have to play almost perfectly.
DD is not underrated.
I think he
DD is bottom 2. Alright.
No, I don't think he's bottom 2. I do think he's bottom 10, 100%, but I think
really good against other heavy.
Okay, bottom 6. Sure. Yes, I will say that.
Get that list out here.
Yes, I think.
No
Okay.
place.
Well, I mean, there's like the main 3 that everybody says like, no! Okay, yeah.
What I'm going to actually say with DVD having to play perfectly, Everest also has to not make mistakes because that kind of allows you, like, you know, DD can mess up here and there as long as Everest isn't playing perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's not gonna kill them. That's still gonna be a lot of damage.
Okay. Looking really scary. Come on.
Let's get grab this. I say tomorrow if
all it takes is one thing.
Yeah. Oh, that is something that I don't really understand what Jotan did because I know down smash is actually slightly better for attempts like that.
It would be absolutely insane if Everest is able to bring the back.
If we can bring it back, then what you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not being able to bring it back. But very good shine from Everest there. Jotan able to get the
Yeah, Botan recently won one of these locals recently.
Run with the
wrong. Against a good Roy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, like that's my lack of knowledge.
I banned I banned FD.
Alright. Well, that might be something very specific. But from my experience, there are people who use it based on the idea that they have more areas to keep continuing up. Roy just put the rush down and how the console can lead to a lot of confirmed, which can be really scary. Something most people don't think about when they use it. Okay, it looks like we have Ivy, formerly known as Saw Step, and I'm not sure who's under the hoodie at the moment. Might be able to see here soon. It might be bombastic. Bombastic and Ivy.
I'm just gonna player. No, I know Bombastic is like.
So Bombastic is one of the better gaming watches of the region.
Okay, who's the best gaming watch?
It's very hard to say. It's contested by I think 3 individuals, but agreed upon the Demon Watches, I think they say bombastic. Bombastic, Sniffledorf, and Omen.
Bombastic's the best.
Yeah. Omen, organ player, Sniffledorf.
Yeah, I recognize both the players. I kind of know Omen because I know he joined my Wi-Fi tournament a couple of times. Snickledorf, not really either.
Yeah, I saw the one fire and I was like, he's weird.
Yeah, I'm not really knowing what to do right now. Kind of struggling to try to take out the stock without being much more in disadvantage. But you can get a solid 40% here. Luckily, looks like Bombastic didn't quite catch. Oh, that really killed. That killed. Yeah, but those air combos can lead to 30-40% if you grab. I'm very surprised that Bombastic missed it on that occasion. It might be not true. It might be the eyeball. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna be real, I'm not familiar with either of these characters. I mean, like, I've seen one play and I've seen Cube play, but honestly, like, I don't really know too much about either Demon So when you put them in a match together, that's like I have no idea what's going on.
I would say Bombastic isn't an overly aggressive Game & Watch. One of these more defensive players. I happened to see probably my first timeout between Bombastic and H4DS, the Pikachu player. Absolutely insane game. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get streamed, and the video was lost in time, even worse. But it was a timeout down to like 20.3% for Bombastic. That was absolute insanity. But that just comes to show how defensive Bombastic is able to play. After Ivy plays multiple different characters, Dark Pit and DDD being the more notable from my understanding. Also a really good player, but I wouldn't call them a defensive player per se. Yeah. Kind of more a bait and punish type of gameplay.
All I know is that Ivy used to play DD, or not DD, DK. He doesn't anymore, and that makes me sad.
I think he still does for a specific match.
For one person, and that's Everest. He told me.
Okay. I feel like I've definitely seen it at least one or two or Aiden. But Everest maybe just specifically because he's more comfortable in that match. It's pretty odd because you figured he could struggle more in that match.
Yeah. In the Roy matchup specifically, I think, alright, here's my controversial take of the day. I think DK is 55-45 against Roy, and is even against Braum and Lucy. And I think he wins against Roy.
Well, why do you say that?
So, the matchup is, actually no, I'd say Braum as well as 55-45, but I think in terms of, it's really just a game of neutral and who can win it better. I think Roy has a lot of really good tools, however, if he can get a single grab, congratulations, he's basically gotten like 40-50% off of one single grab.
Yeah,
and depending on if it's on, say, PS2 or Northern Cape, if he can get another grab and a couple of pummels in, he can get PDKO, and that can lead to a kill. Meanwhile, Roy definitely does. Oh, sounds choppy? Oh no.
Unfortunately, that is a result of just the audio device we have available.
Apologies.
But we're in a very, how do you say it?
Interesting venue.
I would say a very acoustic venue. What's the what's the word for when a venue is very echoey?
I mean, basically that is acoustic, but
And reverb, that's the word I was looking for.
Reverb.
Yeah. The audio might also be choppy for the gameplay, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Audio for the game is choppy.
Well, he might not be specifically talking about the commentary, so I've listened to it yourself just to double check.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I can't get it to change.
What?
I can't get it to change anything on the audio.
Okay, so it's either they're not. Okay. Alright, we're logging here. Pretty sure bombastic.
It's only the mics, bruh.
It's only the mics,
You
yeah.
gotta be kidding me.
Well, it's part of it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's a blue Yeti. You can't really expect that much from it. Right now, it looks like Ivy in the lead right now. Oh, and clean use of the nair to grab. Getting a good chunk on percent on bombastic right now.
And now he's kind of playing super patiently and super defensive.
That'd be really
listen to
right now.
Yeah.
Bombastic is one of those more defensive players, really struggling to kind of close out the stock. Okay.
Nice back air, alright.
Solid 2-stock lead right now. Bombastic's gonna have to do something crazy to bring this one back. Thanks for making the best of it. Always.
We try. Nice tilt there from Bombastic. So, one thing that I have heard about Game & Watch, I've heard this once and never again. It was from a local Game & Watch DD player. Don't approach his Game & Watch. But tell me that's actually something that you just straight up shouldn't do. You can only approach it if it actually that good.
And more of like, I would say that's pretty accurate. And part of the reason why Bombastic's considered one of these better game watches, as I was saying, a very defensive player will not engage unless needed to, and kind of tries to catch their opponent while they're trying to apply pressure, not necessarily applying the pressure themselves. Oh my goodness, Ivy doing the crazy draw! Keeping the pressure on Game & Watch, taking game 2. Moving on to game 3, 1-1 at the moment.
Ivy, go DK so I can analyze the match better. Yeah. I've seen your Twitter.
According to Ivy, that is what we consider throwing them at.
Hey!
You're saying you didn't have a whole bunch of knowledge about Game & Watch, right?
I know one thing, and DK could probably kick Game & Watch nuts. I'm sorry. DK has an extra D. He has an extra dimension.
Okay.
He is 3D and Game & Watch is 2D. I'm almost certain that DK could just grab Game & Watch and snap him in half. I'm saying that DK wins this matchup very clearly.
Oh, well.
You really just have to kick him a couple of times and then just camp him out.
I have to say I've yet to seen it, so I'll be curious if I see that in the future. And I'll heard this.
Well, I've never heard of Bombastic, so I could probably fuck him up.
Alright.
He doesn't exist in my mind, therefore I could probably beat him.
I'd love to see it. Alright. So, right now, Bombastic doing really well. In fact, man, hit his light.
Yep. Well, I mean, yeah, he's an angel. What do you expect?
I don't know, man. Like, is Dark Pit, maybe the weight values be a little bit better? I don't know. You depressed, you know?
I actually don't think the weight values are different between Pit and Dark Pit.
I know they're not. I'm just making jokes.
Alright. Well, I mean, I don't know too much about Pit and Dark Pit. I do know arrows are different.
I think that
Side B is different as well. Side B is actually better in this game, believe it or not.
I'm not sure about the side B differences, but
The side B sends forward up with dark hit, side B sends up with hit.
okay,
So that's why it's slightly better.
it can be used more as a horizontal confirm.
Yes, than a vertical.
Yeah.
And I think there's one other change, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is.
I definitely know the arrows have more kill power, but that's really
Yeah. And they're also slower. But, yeah.
not quite getting more off that jab.
Oh yeah, Dark Pit is, I think, slightly better.
Really, just a lot that smashed out of nowhere.
And there was a lot of amazing behind me, if you saw that. I saw his like head just like do like a full like almost headbang kind of thing.
Definitely some visible frustration.
Yes. Honestly though, I would be frustrated as well.
Right now, Game Watch, one of the lightest characters. One good back air at ledge might be able to secure the stock, bring it back closer to even. Bombastic being really good about being invasive.
Oh, the taunt from Ivy. Wow. Okay.
Good there.
I did not know that.
Into his dash attack. Okay.
Alright.
Hey,
Gets the grab.
getting a good percent going. Okay. Not quite getting the grab. Ivy in a really scary position right now. Would Palm be so bold to use a side view? I don't think so, but maybe be a forward tilt confirm?
Leaving Sundown. The mall closes at 7:30. So the only exit will be this way. You'll be able to go that way a little bit and just like outside the venue very slightly. But get like anti-ants, get Cinnabon, get whatever you need before 7:30.
Thank you.
Oh, this is winner's court. Man, we're going through bracket right now.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 1-4 till will be enough to secure the game. And what did I just say? There it is.
There he is.
Okay, but that was winners, I believe. So this might not be the last we see of Ivy in this bracket. Sparkle Botan. Okay, this is. I want to say this is probably a very scary matchup for DD.
See that.
You got
Ivy, we can hear the purple. Ivy.
you know a lot of you.
I was gonna say, should have taken my advice. Who knows?
I have to be on his side there because the Dark Pit was probably the move, especially if he hadn't been playing DK, you need DK warm-ups, right? You need some sort of. Okay.
Dark Pit comes from mirrors. Mirrors are 2D. Therefore, it was even matchup between Dark Pit and Big Mom. Over DK, he's 3D. Therefore, DK would win that matchup.
But with that same logic, everybody will win that matchup.
Exactly. Well, besides Dark Pit, and arguably, actually no, it's not because 3D. Is there another 2D character in Smash Bros?
Nope. Well,
I would make the argument that Dark Pit is 2D.
I don't think any other character. Alright, well, Sparkle Botan. I want to say this is in Sparkle's favor in terms of character.
In experience, though, would you say that Sparkle is best?
I don't know how much experience Sparkle has with DDD.
Hey, watch this. If you want some, you can have some.
Also,
where are you guys getting food?
here?
Yes, there is food here. It is a mall.
Okay, there's like barely any food here. The best option there was dairy food. That's messed up.
There's a competition there if you like smoothies.
Okay, yeah, there's somebody at stream. I thought somebody wasn't at stream, so like, I was kind of scared for a second.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Hero versus DD. Why do I have the feeling this is going to be extremely lame?
I don't think this is lame. This is pretty interesting. Seeing Botan doing significantly more.
I saw that, right?
Because I'd love to see him succeed. Yeah, I'd definitely like to see. Well, I want to say any biases here. I'm just interested. Okay, what's going on here? They're just taking the time, readjust something. Maybe the headset or something. Is something went wrong? Maybe controls were wrong. Not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But
Sparkle took game one.
Yeah.
Let's go, Sparkle.
Yeah, so right now this is winner semi-final.
Alright, Sparkle up a game.
Like as I was saying, Sparkle, a very good hero player, Botan, a very good DDD player, but I'm not sure about how much experience Sparkle has as a hero player playing against DDD, nor the other way around. And just from seeing how that game was going, I'm not sure what the issue was, but I could see it going both ways here. Right now, looking a lot more in Sparkle's favor. Good follow up with the jab, having a little bit of a longer hitbox going on. And you get punished for that.
That's gonna kill. Alright. Sparkle is pretty much up a full start over Botan.
That was a very ballsy move indeed.
Oh yeah.
Botan trying to catch the back there, but not quite getting it. Crackle Slash is going to lead to a bit of damage. Throwing out the flag pretty preemptively.
Just gotta throw out a bunch of downies there.
Really low on mana, like had very limited recovery options there. Probably panicked a little bit. If I had to guess. The Botan right now, good. And the flag. Okay. Hero just makes things happen, you know? There's not a whole lot to it. Oh my goodness, and all these up airs. Oh, and going.
Alright, got the click on that. Now he has to watch out. He has to watch out. Gets a signal right now. Alright. The sword clips and barely. Sparkle up a game against Botan. Impressive stuff.
Oh my goodness, and just getting hit with that flat. And the side shield. There was just so much. Oh my god. Like if I was Botan, I can't imagine that being so frustrated.
Yeah, that was insane to see. Especially that final stop.
It looks like we're going to run back to PS2. No character changes. Alright, well, we'll see how they change up their approaches here. Botan, I'm not sure what Botan. Oh, dude, bounce off the back, that is.
That's going to be extremely helpful in this match, mainly just because it basically validates Porno, which is, as you saw before, extremely important tool for DD, especially when it comes to ledge trapping.
Definitely an essential part of DDD's toolkit. Okay, good. She happened to up tilt.
Not
getting hit by that flag.
Yeah, not again. That's a psych up though. This But he's gonna have to play super defensively now. Although doing really good in neutral. However, it's on the zoom just barely go for that.
Barely able to make it. Do you not see that? It was like
I saw that.
1 mana.
Ooh, good for very low.
Viola has the psych that might not be able to use it here.
Ooh, very nice. Up smash there from Gotan. Alright, that's very important. Ooh, gets a snooze.
And we're gonna see the.
It doesn't really matter. Whether or not, it works. He gets the kill.
Okay, good use of these up airs. Clean 42%. Good grab. Try to get the reverse. He'll be there. Didn't quite connect. Just really good movement from Sparkle right now. Running in to the Gordo just to be able to get it reflected there.
Yep, I noticed that as well. Ooh, Psycho gets the dash attack, still alive though.
Not quite enough to take the stock yet though. DVD has a lot to
like that once again. Yeah. Goten's really gonna have to watch out. I think, especially Psycho, inhale would be really helpful against the Gordo up. The up smash kills, surprisingly. Was not expecting that. However, with the accelerate, gets the psych up once again, so we got psych up and accelerate is getting really bad for both teams.
Interesting going for the
double slash.
That was a good use of it.
And the
oh, no.
as well.
I don't think that was on purpose. That could have been he messed up the timing.
Oh, gets the read.
Right, you don't want to get hit by that flash.
Gets the dash attack, doesn't lead to anything. Gets the second once again. This could be a really bad situation.
It's still able to make it back to the
recovers. Gets the up smash, okay. Still have psych up, so you're gonna have to watch out. Gets a heal though, interesting stuff.
You don't want to be there for too long.
Yeah, gets the zero any. No read on the zoom landing position.
Losing the psychic here, very low mana though.
Yes. Goten is just clinging on for dear life, even with the stalking. He's doing so good defensively. Gets the grab. Won't lead to any kill though. Bounce once again.
Right now, Sparkle doing really trying to get.
Oh, no, going to kill. That's one move that everybody forgets about the DD has. Yet it surprisingly kills super early.
And it also leads to up there, I believe.
I think it does.
There's a lot of things that you can do. Very similar to Incineroar's up tilt, I believe.
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what stage they end up. I think it was it run. Was it run back?
Yeah, that was. So it's 1-1 right now. So I got the run back. So PS2 is out of the equation.
And I think this having that extra flat just with how DDD works with his Gordos and just like kind of a lot of coverage in terms of landing options. Although not one of the faster characters, can definitely get something going from these platforms.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. I'm not gonna ask that question. I was gonna ask if Diddy can do I'm forgetting what it's called. The thing that Joker does, where it's like platforms and like up there. Also, that was a really
drag down.
Yeah, drag down. I don't know if we can drag down.
I feel like
but
the hammer is too disconnected from DVD, and I think landing lag. It's a lot of guard on the thing, though.
Yeah. Once again, ooh, that's a very good use of your Nair. That's another move that a lot of people forget about. Because it's surprisingly very quick, especially for DD's kit. It's one of his best Ooh, just barely missed the up airs there. But as I was saying, Nair is really good as it comes out super fast. I believe it comes out frame 4, I think. No prediction on the up air for soon.
Right now, Sparkle's trying to really hold on to this lead. Doesn't want to make too many mistakes here. Gotan being a pretty formidable. Oh, going through a lot of this, man. Very bold move from Sparkle.
Going for a bounce. Oh, I think what he was trying to do was he was going to try and bounce the Gordo, but that didn't really work out in the end.
I think I saw the use of the
menu.
Well, I'm not sure. I could have sworn I saw an up B happen there, but that would have made sense. Like, are you able to do down B out of up B? I'm not. I can't recall.
I don't think you can.
So it must have not have been the case. It might have been a jump, is what I thought.
Possibly. Alright. Sparkle was doing, for a quick moment, he was doing really good with reading in and out of DD's attack. Trying to get some bounce and the accelerate as well. Stage. Ooh, goes for the neutral B.
Moves on.
2-1. Assuming all finals of the best of 5, correct?
I am. What's the game situation? Is it becoming best of 5?
Not quite yet. Is it
going to be top 4?
I think I'm going to go and play some animes because I want to meet Oregon people. So I bid me farewell. We're all chat.
So good. Have fun.
I'm gonna snap the other new moves that is and everything, but You're the beginning of very crowded. Yeah. Like, yeah, expanding all these things. Yeah. Come here. Trying to go fast, and this person is also one of the yes. Oh yeah.
So I think I will be leaving commentary for this set. I mean, the vocal cords. What?
Yeah, I know.
The answer to your Blazers question is that Blazin was knocked out in losers round 1.
Instead of Boston Corner plus you, that's really good. Like now, I'm going to try. I want to go somewhere. You can do it, 100%. I want to see a free-firm from the roll. That's a good thing. I have to fight the winner of City over making me last time. Not like me top 3, so still good.
$1 bagel, it's like a sugar thing. $1, pretzel.
Ah.
Right. What's up? I was gonna let this one conclude before getting into some deep study commentary.
Let's let it.
You can see some of the nerds on both the players, like just kind of awkward. Yeah.
You know, Viola was, having a lot of nerds in the group.
Wow. Was that actually Oh my gosh. Alright, hello. Chapavelli. And we're going to be doing some commentary for this is currently a top 6 match, winner semis,
yeah.
And that'll be game 1. It's exciting.
So we're ready to see it. Viola against the set against the old hack name.
You lost the hot Garbo?
No. Oh, nearly.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was getting a very intense set, so, seeing some of the news carry over maybe, but, it's just a bit of a rare loss. So.
I mean, that was only a 1-game lead, and is this best of 5? Best of 3? Oh, okay, yeah. Winner semis having a game lead. It's a bit
of a strict match here, then.
Yeah, we're going to probably see some
running it back to PS2.
Running it back to PS2. I want to see if a player tries to pick up the pace a little bit. That was almost going to time. Granted, there was a lot of pressure. We'll see if it's going to be another slow game.
Indeed. Well, Bomb actually going in offensive right there, landing that grab into those combos right there.
The momentum a little bit. You kind of see it.
You're just completely negating all the offense coming from Viola. Back here.
And we love you too, Sega. You're breathtaking.
We love to see it.
We love the community. But now, a little bit of that defense starting to come from...
down.
Oh, definitely. The bomb... It's interesting as a dynamic against a Meta Knight, specifically, because it's like, how much of that can you contest? Obviously, your parry will beat it out, but then you commit to it, and then you're just going to get up air.
It's like, Meta Knight is really the question of if you can find, the opportunity through these walling... to find a dash attack.
And if there's something that Bombastic excels in, it's going to be those wall tactics.
Getting that run back into the up smash to get the whip punish.
Alright, a little bit of a small soul search coming from Viola.
Hey, little gun in a favorable situation here. Just got to see if we can find the option. So this is a good opportunity, not giving up the stage control, but feeding bigly.
Committing to auto. But they're rolling in. I think that was a misinput, but
I'm not sure against a lot of rapid jazz you can roll in, but not against Midnight, so it shows you out so far.
Oh yeah. The hitbox is deceivingly large.
It's a very good rapid. Playing it slow here. Oh, we're trying to find the opportunity there, but it's got that.
It's so crazy how sadly how helpless it looks sometimes. A game watching them center, just saying, here's bombs, and you see them like biting his time.
Game Watch finds these favorable situations in these trades, like, oh, you gotta go out and
favorable. Good call out.
Very good. Like with Midnight, quite ambitious to go for these upbeat kills, but with the character, you do have to. Very, precision required move.
Very much so. But seeing it as a light character is feel like a little more like incentivizing.
Indeed.
To land that upbeat that can kill so early. Ooh, the down smash not connecting the dig, but
forward into the grab, true setup.
Here comes that small little iron wall. Called out. Oh. It's kind of good to just go for the stage again.
I was expecting to land and to try and get a reset, but that was favorable as well.
Alright.
So, try to find the timing dash attack again, but it's not working out. Ooh, excellent coverage on the way right there.
A coverage, very, very smart on Bombastic's end. Now it's going to be a little bit of how can he hold his lead. Going ahead and going kind of in the advantage there.
Interesting. He's just, trying to surround Viola right now with these hitboxes.
I like the way Bombastic is doing such pace control.
It's very good. He's playing very heavy on the vertical control.
Very much.
So Midnight has to rely so heavily on giving horizontal burst option to get in, but his blocking and getting grab right there. Looking very favorable.
Oh, I'm liking the jumps though. The jumps are very much aware of the hitboxes.
Yes.
So you see just barely being outside of it to say there's an opening. But this is Bombastic. He's not letting it happen.
It's very good. He's choosing not to contest questionable options, just keeping up the walling and going for a punishment season.
Here's that wall.
Getting that vertical control. I mean, Midnight does have it as well, but with the down stock right now, not so favorable.
The up smash not connecting, but the up B, not taking it, but
that option on the the shield punish, but
better than nothing.
Doesn't need too much of it.
That wasn't bad enough that Viola was just outright in the advantage. Oh, now having the center. You work a little bit, that's a good unsmash read. That's nice. Here. Good. Almost a relatively safe option, but getting called out. Good on Viola, just knowing the spacing, knowing the timing too. Just right.
Just knew Bombastic wasn't going to air dodge, and I can just go ahead and contest the option there. Bombastic content to just wait and get the burst option for dash tech. Just invade the space.
Good on Viola evading so many of those aerial options.
Like, oh, winning that slide in tilde. This could be big. Oh, winning on the time really good. I have to wait and find another opportunity.
Patience in this match.
It's like, oh, excellent. Fifth back there.
Way back, 19%. There'd be no way that killed.
Very, very good.
That was beautiful.
That is a perfect positioning on the up air.
Nothing about percentage there. It was absolutely just perfect execution, and that patience finally being rewarded with a good company. That was chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
That's just the kind of play you need to see from Meta Knight in order to, find the wins in this matchup.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, you got literally what now, like 15 minutes worth of just footage of how Game Watch is about to just keep you out.
It's an opportunistic playstyle you have to play.
Oh yeah. Opportunistic, and it was really clean on the movement too. When they're on the ground, just back, forth, seeing how it happens.
Yeah.
And while Bombastic would land some things, it was like you kind of could see that like more of attrition, like losing space.
Yeah, exactly.
This is way sicker of a matchup than I expected.
You're making the good plays to, not, needlessly contest, options you don't need to, because against Game Watch, he's gonna whip a million moves and you can't do anything about it. They have to pick and choose. Bombastic, picking and choosing to pound the city right.
Picking and choosing violence with an immediate double
grab. You know he's gonna find it.
And I can definitely appreciate the way Bombastic plays with the iron wall strategies, but also his advantage there. He needs some clean options.
He makes good, decisive decisions on when to, enforce a throw situation on his opponent.
Yeah.
Or to, force a forward air. It's very good at enforcing a good risk reward, and that's what we like to see because he builds up these advantages so easily.
Build the advantage, get a stock, or get such a percentage lead, and just show that inability to play the game. It's like, nope, you don't get that fun. We're done. I have my time. I'm fine after saying it, no go. Now it is my eternal advantage.
It's like, we're getting that first hit fair, but not coming to the up smash.
Up smash still a little odd.
Hitting right in front of him with a dimensional cape there. Getting this big punch right here.
Good on you, by the way, for knowing the names of these moves.
I know these moves. Come on, you don't know these moves?
I know.
And that's okay. Actually, I forgot what the side view called this.
I just call that shit drill.
Drill. That's true. I'll probably call it tape. Like, ooh, getting a hard punch.
I know. That's fair too.
Yeah, these things are risky inherently if you miss, but you know with the precision to land it correctly.
I like to grab and immediately follow with that bomb. Like, let it explode. Go for the grab while you can't be seen too much. I think it's actually true.
Yeah. So if you land it, landing, it's a true setup into a grab.
Okay. Ooh, the dedication going all the way down there.
Going down, covering that option.
It hurts to see MK have to work so hard to get kills, but the way that MK gets the kills cannot be they're so cool.
It's very explosive in a sense.
It's all in or all out.
Exactly. So you have to wait and choose to try and find it. Getting a good dash, or not dash there. Usually, I could have gone to the dash attack.
Falling there. Sparkle coming up to let the world know.
Let the world know he's here.
Let the world know he's here, and he is having mentally prep for this matchup.
And
I have to play really lame to beat either of these players.
Either way, it's going to be our top player contribution on how to proceed.
It's going to be lame either way. I agree with
there, MJ drill. Ooh, a little too late up smash.
Not too much recovery on the landing.
Or probably should have conveyed to a smash a little bit. It looked like a position
because having to up smash out of the shield stun.
But right now, not too much concern. Is now a 2-stock lead, very low percent. This is gonna be the climb with 4 minutes to go.
Viola will have to, find this stock real quick to survive this 20-minute stock.
Sparkle not opening his eyes to the genius of this gameplay.
It is what it is, We have to appreciate how the game goes.
Oh, but the uppy getting out of the uppy. Let's follow up with another one. Screw it. Alright, jumping out of the shield, we're gonna see how it goes. Ooh, the F smash not connecting. Sadly, we got him for it. I'm seeing a little anti gameplay right now. Viola doesn't really use the castles back up.
Slide with the commanders to get the space.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do the come bomb right afterwards.
What is this guy saying?
What is the come bomb? For a minute, I literally goes come. Like,
Marco has a high addition to this.
no, my friend always does the jab and then does the taunt.
Such a great I definitely know that so important. That I has this in his kit. I don't know how much contribution it's playing to this matchup.
Finally, F on our ledge, finally
F smash. Indeed. That's the first one we've seen so far, I believe. I mean, Midnight F smash such a great, threat tool.
Yeah, you were seeing the way that Viola was placing it. It was definitely trying to do the call out, and then finally they're able to land one. It doesn't have to be a little emotionally satisfying.
This is dangerous for Viola, but dangerous for Game & Watch as well. Finding the attack.
Oh wow, that took it. Bombastic pop up to follow. I've barely ever seen
missing that other up ahead. And that is what it is. With the up B, up combo breaker.
That was the most Smash 4 thing I've seen in a long time.
That's true, right?
The up B on Bayonetta. Some bombastic said, okay, this is a shout out.
That Game & Watch back in the day, the Bayonetta Slayer. That was a different time.
That was a dark time.
But, some things never change, like Game & Watch's up B.
Game & Watch's up B is a constant state of being in this universe.
His up air definitely changed. I kind of miss it. Only because you down throw them and the
2-2, yeah, 2-2 actually killed hella early for no reason.
I mean, that was like the fun part of the character because it was like throwing. But I mean, this up there is definitely a nice one.
In the grand scheme of things, Bombastic said, well, that was fun. But I got a bracket to go further.
Yeah, true.
Oh, are they going right into the next set?
I guess we'll be seeing it right away right now.
Sparkle top playering himself into a seat because he's toxic.
This guy said, let me in. I'm like, okay. Ain't nobody got anything to say to that.
Let's be honest, the guy who came up to the commentary mic is like talking about Mennonite saying random shit.
I mean, hey, I respect all forms of commentary. You think I'm speaking truth? You look like you don't think I'm speaking truth to the guy.
Your eyes,
I've already spoken the truth.
I cannot tell you how much your eyes speak better for you than words.
Okay.
As someone who has seen your writing.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, I love it.
Oh, you do? I love it. It catches that, that kind of energy.
Yeah, no, it's a level of energy. That's like your job, so.
That's the point. It's like, the key is, not letting it, just be your identity.
Based.
That's just what it is.
You're so raw with it.
It's just, sometimes you just gotta let it spit, you know what I'm saying?
Let it send.
But, Sparkle, definitely I've gotta spit something right now.
Spit truth on the hero shenanigans.
You gotta stop doing, connecting all that.
Okay. Letting the crowd know now. Stream will not have gameplay audio, unfortunately.
Yeah, this guy's a top player. You must
Sparkle's top playering seats. He's top playering audio.
Hogging all the information to himself.
He will top player the whole region and just take over all of it.
So I imagine he would be hogging that sound, no problem. Razine's letting it be. He has a little something to say. I'm not sure how much,
What's the camera, Razine?
You have to wait for your interview.
Razine,
he's a UT
Razine screen, not helping a single thing in this world.
This guy has zero respect for me.
No respect.
You need to do something about it.
No respect.
See, just look at him. I don't like it.
I said actor with a T. You don't even talk anymore.
You couldn't even go that far, but we're about to go far at this now.
By the way, you were an early adopter of Hero, right?
Yeah, I was playing it. At the start, I killed myself at RCU.
the usual hero shenanigans.
You were a hero believer for a long time.
And see, personally, I'm a believer of, the hero play style where it's like, you play very safe with the zap and the small fireball, the frizz. And there's quite a few hero plays like that, but Sparkle with quite a different play style. Where he enforces very, very heavy risk reward on these people with his aggressive options. Finding this reward right now, though. Surprisingly, just starting to snooze out against game more.
We'll just say, all right, let's see already.
You're really good forward to break the bomb and get the hit there. Hit him with the bucket.
You don't see too many buckets, honestly.
For some reason, even in good matches, it's hard to enforce it sometimes.
It does not have a flow out of your...
It does have a ridiculous hitbox, but it's quite slow. Okay.
I think Sparkle has a thing with that side beat a little bit flat. They can also, he also kind of goes for menus as well. Yes, we'll switch up.
But Sparkle with no mana right now, he's got to find a hit to really have
him. That's a psych up, correct?
Oh, but S-Smashing him. Yes, he does indeed. So his S-Smash is quite dangerous on his shield right now. Not with the Oomph that won't break it full. Now, still quite dangerous.
For the people, how do you tell which one's psych up and which one's Oomph?
The psych up is, it's like a red aura, around him. The Oomph is like a pink aura, inside of him.
Ooh.
Oh, but when that
going inside of that shield, just taking it. I don't know if that was a parry attempt or if that was just not ready.
He was good at finding these smash attacks. But that's keeping up the advantage right now. Well, we're getting the zap. And Sparkle does get the buff here. Now, Accelerator, though, increases the knockback hero takes by 10%, so I have to be careful to get killed right here. Oh, my manager the block.
Ooh, gosh, the side Bs.
Quite a scuffle situation here.
I've actually heard Sparkle not liking Accelerato at certain low percents. Actually,
it
makes combos harder.
Yes, in certain situations it does. Definitely. It's a lot more useful. When you can get the combo and then just start chasing.
Yeah.
Oh, slot that grab there. Sparkle will have to land. Manages to land there on the platform.
Someday we'll get off of this.
True.
Well, Sparkle kind of having
just backing onto the stage there.
Yeah, it was a hell of a middle, but again, I just kind of knew he wasn't getting caught for it. Neutral get up.
Tries to roll in again.
That chair more powerful than some characters.
Landing the kaboom and cutting up that. This game I watched it.
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say I look like pretty definitive as a game.
Definitely killing him.
If Yoshi can die to that with pretty good DI, like 90, I'm definitely guaranteeing that.
yeah. And now this is a best fight.
Yes, correct.
This hero, when you're rushing at him off, horizontally, you have to be ready for anything from sizzle to kaboom.
And good on Bombastic kind of catching what?
Getting the full track. She's been so nice. Getting that bit of charge right there for the optimal punish.
That was such a clean little sequence. I don't think that was like a true zero to death, but you could just see catching every hero weakness at in one fell swoop.
It was actually trapping on every single defensive option you could have done there, I think.
No, that was actually Bombastic's playing very clean right now.
And knowing exactly he needs to charge his S-Smash to try and find the kill because if he doesn't mash out right away, he knows he can get this knockback increase for the kill. So from running back PS2 for the game 2. Sparkle fighting no buffs in the first menu here. Not really a good menu on both there. But
how do y'all do that, by the way? Immediately, do you certain things on the menu?
Me personally, I read the first 3 letters and I associate it basically. That's why I do it. Not everyone does it that way. I mean, some people just read it because they're, different.
They're actually...
I mean, sometimes I kind of do it, but, what is different? Bombastic with the trapping right now.
Bombastic's trapping is actually 5,000% different right now.
Crackle Slash, this could be a big opportunity. Guess what's up there?
Timing, the down there gonna kill?
Actually gonna kill him for holding in there.
Bombastic's just playing a workshop right now. So this is the matchup.
Looking for these smash attacks. Not end up well for him there. So Bombastic full stock. Not really much percent at all. So when's the blue launching though?
What was that? 30%?
Yeah.
That's the only thing on Hero's kit that I despise the most.
The blue is you have to have a lot of respect for it, but it costs a lot of mana, but the downside of it costing a lot of mana and being unsafe on shield is... What is this guy saying?
Ravine also spilling some deep hero knowledge.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Works. Ooh, Ooh, good little up air string.
Yeah, I mean, this,
You'll be able to hold on to this percent, by the way, and hold on to third stock, your first stock.
Very good from that. Like,
Okay, never mind. The side B's gonna catch that. Catch that entirely.
no, I don't think he 100% off on yet, but it's probably killing him anyway. As far as I can tell. What's up? We got our third commentary here.
Say hi, Razine.
Hey, what's good? What a nice guy. You see, they instill some knowledge about this top level match.
The Razine's soulful voice in my ear is so weird. It's catching me there.
You don't like that? Yeah, okay.
I'm with Bob Ross right now.
Oh my god. Oh, we're running right now.
Wow. And not almost killing.
Surprisingly surviving. Like, physical, very strong. He will hit you. It's like,
good catch with the grab. Now it's gonna, it's a little bit of that.
Oh, getting the crackle slash, but has a whack.
Ooh, I did not know that was a thing. Did the ice count as a hitbox?
So whack, when it like checks to like insta kill somebody, it just needs to hit them. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so you at 130%, you should expect to get killed.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't worried about the percent. It was the ice. I didn't know the
Yeah. It's not even lasting long enough for him to get the whack there. But I don't know if Bombastic was matching hard enough or not, but
yeah,
this is gonna get the kill that he needs.
Good release on the shield though to get out of that snooze.
Yeah, I think there's enough time to mash up there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Good on the F tilt though.
Oh, but no mana zooming back in. He has to find him.
How's the middle? You can't use anything else. We're committing a lot on the up B.
I was like, oh man, now we've got enough mana here. Oh, it's
You're committing to something, and you got the zoom at the last second.
That was really good.
That was such good min-maxing on the menu.
He was definitely trying to flame slash with him, or hit his screen, but flame slash is very strong offering. In that situation, flame slash is a very strong option. He covers so many.
He's too low on mana.
Situation, zoom is a very strong option. Covers all. You're such a helpful commentator. I know, right? I'm very. Thank you for instilling your knowledge of this character to us. Yeah, you can give me $5 so I can buy something. It's like,
oh my gosh, that side B that's gonna touch.
I get to see it. I'm just so like, he's an add-on. He's actually an add-on. DLC commentator.
Got a lot of things dropping today.
Yeah, a lot of me included. I got the chair by accident. I'm sorry. This guy,
Razine is making such crazy.
This guy is definitely getting lowered on the tier list.
Lowered. No, he's up higher and higher.
He's going higher.
Yeah, you were.
I'm off it.
No, you're not.
Still high on it.
Let me know you're the
Dad jokes for you.
Hey, this isn't always just I need more.
Oh my, this guy is ruining.
Take him away.
This guy actually needs to be sent away. Take him away.
This man is on his Palios.
Yeah, taking it to the battlefield however you're oh, this is a best of 5, so I've still got you some other games. Okay.
He is making threats.
Can I bot review this commentary?
Yeah, but I never get the chance to have Toph review things I'm saying. Oh, I really hope I get the review set for him to review.
Hope you only have a metafy, and it's just, you can get your commentary metafied.
That'd be actually insane.
That would actually be insane.
And I'm in a Bobby Star Q, that would be.
The damage they're down there near that.
Ooh.
Oh, actually find
really
sizzle right
good sizzle. Oh, that was. It covers so much line. I didn't see you kill though right there.
No, it's a very, very strong move.
Yeah, more you know.
It's like you have to have a lot of respect for it when you're far away and horizontal, because there's not much other options to avoid.
Oh, yeah, that's mana.
Having no mana. That's like the one bane of Spartan playstyle is his mana consumption.
Yeah, no, he is very not many dependent, but he wants to.
He's willing to use it, which gives him a lot of opportunities. But in those situations, you just have no more options left.
Yeah, no, it's
like an excellent kaboom right there.
Good 35%.
It's fucking with the F smash, but should be making it back in.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
Good side B, kind of catching it right before the down smash with the bully on the
excellent thing.
Oh, that's a menu misread.
It's nice.
I mean, it was
as well.
Hey, fun fact.
Yes.
I'm eating mini pretzel dogs right now, but I want you all to know.
Okay.
That hero side B's in the second level, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know.
Zapple.
Yeah, that. Wolf Shield. He can side B it.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's actually interesting. It's
Also,
one of the downsides
you can also wolf side B hero up the auto shield.
Yes, because he's in, so much recovery.
The first level.
Yeah. Oof.
All of them probably. But...
I mean, yeah, I'm not. Well, you'd have to have find the positioning, because then he'd be up really high.
Going back onto that pace conversation, I'm loving that Bombastic's playing more forward.
He's definitely establishing. It's definitely establishing better control and over the situation. But Sparkle with the psych up here. Oh, but it gets wasted on the bomb actually. You're just gonna zoom away here.
I'm feeling like the answer to when you see a zoom is always just to go for the center. Every time I've seen someone kill,
committing to an option is not really that ideal because hero can act in the air anyway. So it's better to just try and trap him rather than committing to an option right away. But
I'll say Dom is the only person I've ever seen actually punish a zoom. That's because they weren't anticipating it.
Confirmed from the bacon.
Put bacon into F tilt.
I punished zoom.
Regine, this guy is. Wolfric, get out of the building. Okay, you can just get him. Get it out there.
He will yell.
He is out of there. Run after him. But they're.
This isn't like Watch Dogs or some shit. You're not just you don't have just a phone to hack into anything.
Anyway, in that earlier situation there, Sparkle running out of mana and getting trapped at the ledge because he can't go low.
Good double in there, not connecting that back here though. Kind of surprising.
Oh, hit him with the Kafriz there actually. That's the level 2 of the fireball.
Hey guys, I brought Chief with me this one. And I want you to know that he broke his shield while you looked away to look at my teeth.
You need to lead. Rosina is the actual wild card.
Oh my gosh, that almost killed. Actually just finding the jump into the bucket.
Getting going on for 30 seconds.
Oh, but the second up tilt definitely gonna kill
my 3 years. Psych up tilt has killed him at 79.
I mean,
you want to realize how bullshit hero is, broken character.
I mean, that's just to be expected. That's just how it works.
Also, I'm not heroes top 2 and he's my top. That's good.
Yeah, Rosine definitely getting put on Twitter for this one right now. So somebody's definitely gonna go ahead and we're gonna have 4 people. I'm gonna get this guy out of here. He's ruining the safety of our commentary.
He is copying this from being an all ages event.
I mean, I love it, but we can't really just love it. I love it because chaos is finding the chaos of the F smash.
Oh, the up smash and not a trade menu, or at least it wasn't fortunate in his favor.
Yeah, when you bounce off right there, it's very hard to get menus.
Yeah. The menu has to come out when you're down there.
Yeah. You gotta be out of hit stun, and then you gotta pull it out.
Yeah. It's like at first, I just stay away.
There's roll. It's roll. That's smash behind him right there. Wild. I mean, Sparkle knows that if he lands, these strong moves with the psych up is just gonna kill. But I mean, a back air on up tilt like that.
That took it. Almost the way the layout showed, it looked like he was still coming back. It's fine. It's fine. It's a tough. Wait a minute.
And definitely, with the psych up, that's one of the most reliable kill options for hero, especially against his light characters.
Ooh, the short hop up air is kind of like taking to the center.
Oh, he can actually avoid the flame slash there. You're getting hit by a zap. So
oh my god, boom, actually
dodged it. Since, the first hit has to comment for the second one. Oh, actually, wow. Untakeable.
I did not expect him untakeable. This matchup, so many, question marks. What was that?
Actually, eliminating him immediately with the bucket right there.
Oh, no. You have to explain what the heck I just saw.
I did not spot dodge the kaboom.
Oh. He bucketed it.
Yeah.
He bucketed it. It's not iframes, so yeah.
It's blinking.
Oh, actually, no, the blinking. Yeah,
that is right.
That was.
You always managed to bucket kaboom me. You always do bucket.
That is the answer. Oh, okay. That was actually so sick.
I think I should not for bucket because I keep him out of it. I keep doing it.
I'm so okay.
If he doesn't get hit by the first part of the kaboom, it's gonna, and then he has an opportunity to just remove you from the game, and that's what happened right there. So you like to see that kind of adaptation.
I am more than okay being wrong about what just happened there.
That was sick. I wasn't watching closely because, you know, we can blame Razine and everybody else.
Yeah, no, we fully blame Razine for coming to the microphone every 2 minutes to say some of the most blasphemous things ever on live. And
I would never miss it.
No. Please go to the
explosion.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to make sure we both make content off of this.
Okay.
You know, what are those? What does that kanji mean, by the way?
It means Tsukishita, as in moonlight.
Moonlight Hainoro? That's kind of tight.
Yeah.
Pretty baller.
It's named after a person. Who else has a name? Somebody who doesn't exist anymore. I will not elaborate anymore. My mask is like uneven.
Mask is beautiful.
So we are waiting on a game that is currently in progress.
Okay, is it the Everest Viola one?
No, it is Botan Ivy.
Mm-hmm. So afterwards we'll have the... Will it be a losers final or losers semis?
Losers semis.
Okay. Then we'll have that upcoming in a bit here.
And that will be best of 5 as well.
Alright. I think this is a good time to plug Super Sundown. Have some fun offering. Shout out to Super Sundown. Hopefully every Wednesday at the Lloyd Center. Rest in peace, or to be rest in peace.
Yeah. It's like, quite an ideal venue here, to be honest.
No, this is honestly really nice. Like, getting a Portland venue is really hard. And to land this place was so amazing. The people that run this store are amazing people.
This guy here, stop talking about his up mid tier. Anyway.
We'll heinous on the mic.
This guy's he's doing pretty much, I'm gonna be honest with you.
But going back to shout out Sleepy Sundown, everyone running this tournament, shout out Sleepy, shout out Wolfric, shout out Muggy, helping come in and just enjoying the times.
You know, cannot stress enough that, you know, the Lloyd Center, such an ideal position for, you know, these public transit sort of tournaments.
I hope y'all saw that on camera, by the way.
I tried to ignore it. Oh gosh, I'm like lighting up right now.
Yeah, you're almost whiter than me for a moment.
I do not like that. Do not insinuate that I could be white.
Raise your arm.
Raise my arm. I'm definitely like a pale.
Okay.
My wrist.
No, for me, like,
yeah, you're bad.
I'm bad. It's bad.
You're definitely a bad one.
I don't think so. Is it
Nope.
No.
I do not know whose. This guy is just calmly endearing it.
I love the energy Bombastic just had. I mean, I see it. There's no one on it.
How you talking about? Yes. You know, getting the camera.
I'm in the camera.
This new content.
Yeah. Are you the second TriCast? Because we banned Razine from helping Q today. I don't know if you can hear me very well.
Okay, we're running.
This is semis, by the way.
Yeah.
So good to see Ivy make this far, by the way. For me, because I lost the Ivy round one.
You always gotta say it. The artist who beat you has to at least do well.
Actually, no, by demand, by law.
But, you know, we got the villain of Oregon right here playing the Lord.
Ivy has such a clean perspective of the game, and it's the only way so you make DK work is when you understand this game to like a certain
like you have to make such great use of what DK has to offer.
I feel like every time I'm DK, the seeing it, the traveling is so
you can fight back, but when Roy finds that one opportunity, it can be over for you. But we're not getting the punishment of advantage tag on the shield, but just not getting the good with punish. Everett's just landing on that platform.
I like the patience. That's like
the move. It was not landing back air, so he was just waiting to see. Getting the slide F2 good.
Sliding F2. Sliding sortie inputs are the only thing I think are cool in this game.
It just looks cool.
It just looks inherently cool.
The Crom when he's nice in it definitely looks nice. I like it.
Crom when he's nice. A lot of Crom things are pretty cool.
Yeah, I do like it.
Because you get to see it too often.
Punching the immediate up B there. Getting
not going for the ledge.
Getting the extension off the air guard. Try to cover an immediate option though.
This is the
not choosing right away.
Fate of the disadvantage. DK disadvantage getting exploited. That's a really start.
Roy finding that read there off that situation. Off that dance or a double-edged dance. You know, you can't stagger it on block. but he just managed to find a hit and just kills.
I don't know what the idea was about the down B, but he immediately got put in a bad place for it. Percent starting to add up.
We need to roll in.
I was having a conversation about soul mains earlier. And like, I think I would really like be so sad in my life if I made like DK a little bit.
That would definitely be on full.
I just feel
I really like that rebuttal from the.
I mean, Little Mac, he might have like underdog complex. He might like
grab into the dash.
Up there yourself.
Oh, this is once DC where he doesn't want to be a little bit. Oh, that's still beating up the side B. Let's have this point. Oh, that was absolute snapback.
Yeah, trying to find techniques. I think Everest is blocking him. Just gonna be
interesting. Yeah, side B is the funny company. F2 not confirmed this time with the back air. And he wants him.
This is a DK moment right here. Spin.
DK moment. Oh, the up smash not swooping into the rollway. Oh, no, roll reverse. He's literally not connecting. And you have to.
He died. Should be alive right here. He's not. Covers the jump. Oh, but barely evades it right there.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
This is Roy's moment. Oh, but this is right there.
He up there calling it.
They're actually moving with the the way back.
Quick nod in a run back formation. It's gonna be exciting to see because they were starting to scrap a little bit. They would take a reversal and say, "Oh, okay, you're going this way. All right, now it's my turn." And then like, "Oh wait, I missed it and put one thing. All right, now it's my turn." It's gonna be
a lot of close interactions and a lot of barely shuffling away against these aggressive hitboxes here.
This is gonna be a hype set.
With Roy, even though you have such a good advantage, you have to be careful because you might just die. So
I think for the DK too, because we know we have the dark pit acceptable. Right, you definitely can see that being a nice matchup with
running it back to a small battlefield.
DP or DK.
And definitely, larger potential to just kill, Roy outright here with this character compared to the dark pit at least.
Yeah, no, your first option is just gonna go absolutely crazy.
You just have to have the defense to back it up here, and maybe we'll be seeing it right here. Oh, but gets hit with landing up air. The Roy, that landing up air is so safe, that leads to so much. Getting the nice damage though.
Wow, I'm surprised the stall with the side B didn't get hit by that neutral. Oh my
goodness. It's stacking up the damage right now.
Neutral grabbing.
Yeah. Punishing the high up B there.
That's what he wanted last game. Finally getting to see it. It's in a back air. We're starting to see more like matchups fault for DK.
What you like to see from the Roy, just not missing his punishes that he needs to. Oh, could have had a chance right there, but
good back air back to the back attack.
Gets the shield punisher there.
B reversing the down B, but immediately called
down airs, but
good connection to the up smash.
Very nice. DK's down B, great movement option, and leads to these setups.
Double dash, culture. For the
classic. Surprisingly, nice. Actually, get past them. Gets the tech on the platform. Could be.
Oh, the up B being reversed is a decision
right here.
This will be.
Suppose the same situation if
I'd be a little impressed,
but
if I was Everest right now.
Gave an opportunity, but it just slipped.
Ooh, back into an up air combination with reading the jump.
Not safe on
there. Forward throw.
Landing the
you don't see that side B too often.
Yeah, upwards double dash chance.
Good back air. Not connecting, and just what you want. Yep.
Yeah.
Any character that's gonna kill. Could have even been Bowser. That percentage.
I mean, some characters have a weak F smash, but Roy's definitely nowhere near weak. Getting this shield pressure here. Oh, just barely gets hit by the side.
It's advantage.
Gotta fight back out of the spot right here. Oh, managed the spot dodge. Got something
there. Bearing.
So this is not what you want to see.
Oh, but that nair, the DK nair, the F tilt.
But
he saved the jump this time.
Oh, just excellent positioning to just get below that.
The battle in the air with that up B, that's not gonna take it.
It's definitely interesting.
That is more lead coming from Ivy.
Now, surprisingly, I mean,
let's go, my bracket demon.
Surprisingly, it's not really respecting the side B at all. Just like opting out
a little bit.
And, Ivy just had a shield right there, despite getting down something.
I mean, I think the sad reality is the solution to this matchup is play lane.
I mean,
it's not really Everest coding.
I mean, just fielding and, looking for your opportunities. I mean, It's not just gonna be like an adjustment of when he's gonna want what he wants, because you kind of seem a little antsy.
He's like, rather than just need playing, he just needs to choose his opportunities a bit better.
Yeah.
And, have a bit more respect for, DK options in this situation.
Nair into the double bear.
Finding these cancel versions. Oh, this could be one of those.
I saw.
Get away from my... This guy is it's like
menace to society.
I do not know what he's
number 1 on the no-fly list.
I'll be feeling I'd be surprisingly soft.
These are some gross.
I feel like with DK you might need to do it.
He's saying Ivy because he's looking for it. But Roy's bullshit. What are you doing? His name,
go away.
His name Ivy because he quits.
He said, man, go away. What is this guy saying? I mean, maybe I'm not any better. I don't know. Oh, we're getting there. Sorry. In there.
At least I'm funny. You're both just bad.
Yeah, I never said I was funny.
You're saying that to your ride home?
This guy's about to get left You gotta get left alone.
And I think of it this way. I walk home, I just take my 40 books off again, and then I get home, I'll watch the car go. I'm not gonna
my God.
It's like I'm kind of rapping.
No, spit. Go ahead.
Bro, why are you're not a rapper? You are encouraging
to rhyme with
you are encouraging this?
I'd rather kill myself.
Oh, but dropping down and getting the back is good. This guy needs to help. You're doing a little too much right now, sir.
A little too out of pocket. And notice that is not going to do too much.
Anything off that jet?
White boy not going to contribute to this fucking bar.
I'm trying to look at the match right now.
This match kind of being in the DK is getting
the big damage right now.
Forward that's just kind of up though.
You know, hold back the toxicity.
Rosine spilling out his entire game plan like he does in the real world.
Who?
No, we're not on Wi-Fi anymore. Hit your text.
Oh, that's a forward throw, and it's not the stop. Oh, it's a stop.
Yeah, it's a stop.
That's gonna be it.
It is
3-0 from Ivy.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Because sometimes they know you're going to text.
I mean, surprisingly, Roy, with the advantage in a lot of the situations, but is managing to get killed in those situations. So
now this is an interesting top here, by the way.
Yeah, quite an odd one, I would say.
Sparkle, Ivy.
And Bombastic waiting in the grants.
Bombastic being the only one holding himself from the PR in the top 3.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's probably
about to get fucked up in losers. Or not a guarantee. Yes, in losers.
You say he's gonna get reset?
Yes, he's gonna get screwed up by my man's with the magic book. The boy with the spells.
He doesn't even have a blue.
Yeah, finish the bar, come on.
No bar.
He does the bar.
He doesn't even have
a spell. Spell literally has so many rhymes.
Yeah, spell.
I don't know about this.
Spell.
Yeah, spell your name.
Tell. So many words. How do you not know how to rhyme them? Yeah, because you're bad.
Do tell.
No.
I'm not well.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it.
Anyway,
commentator. We need to move on. Please ban him from the vicinity, I beg of you. Restraining order him from any microphone 2 miles.
Just just a mutual organ vocal right. Just people, they can't control themselves. They gotta,
Don't touch me.
He said, do not touch me.
Do not touch me.
Surprisingly, Roy, he's having an advantage in some of these situations.
Go sit down.
He's actually just a faithful guy.
Sit down and watch losers finals.
But then the people see me. The people aren't.
The people see a dirty ass champion hoodie and an anti-and.
That's all they're supposed to see.
You are
don't get to see no more.
Delusional.
I am delusional. We
Alright, anyway, we're going into this losers finals now, switching on to the
There's definitely no delusion, I'll tell you that much. What's Rosine drinking? I don't know, some church shit. What are you drinking, brother?
Blood.
Okay, drinking that, the good anti-Ann's lemonade. The boys are sorry. Yeah, so I heard, but I think this is all we can do right now.
Yes, unfortunately, limitations, but it's a local scene, just trying to help the local.
Listen better.
This guy is so toxic. These things are calm down.
I apologize to the public. No audio. I can calm down. It does like the horde that audio.
Finding these chases across the stage. Oh, but just immediate sizzle. Being careful, holding on to the kaboom because could have been reflected right there. I like it. Yes.
Fun fact: Young Boy is.
Is that losers finals right here?
Yes, it is.
Just so we know. But
well, Frick, losers finals. Thank you.
Blocking the thing. Oh, we're actually just trying to stay out of the range of the forward, but getting smacked. But, you know, Pitt's in there. The strong at setting up these air. These situations.
Don't go down that way.
Easy. I agree. Oh, they're blocking the kaboom at low percent, you know, gotta be careful. Yeah.
I love the little traps that
what's in the dark period severe?
I do not know. I'm not about to quantify it right now.
I'm not leaking to the my life story.
No. Well, I just totally forgot what I was even gonna say because this guy's just going like.
Why does he have to do Regine like that? Regine's doing himself.
He's actually just doing too much. Oh my god! You listen to the young boy better. Oh, I'm trying to dare so guy better.
Did you just say facts today?
That with the facts, young boy is better.
This guy's to calm down.
Yeah, check the second.
Bro, I paid extra for this bracket.
Oh, I was just because Kasushal, you know, a lot of people hype up the Kasushal at the side setups, but expressing a lot of situation.
Why are you alive?
Barely living though.
It's not that strong.
It is that strong.
It's strong when it stage strikes you, and it's strong when it combos into, you know, heroes there, but that's all more situational than you'd expect.
I died to that move at 140.
I mean, it's good. Actually, the Pit has to go and find a kill right here, but definitely has a few options of doing so. Gotta be careful. Oh, press the back air time.
Alright, guys, I'm going to sing the entirety of Grenade by Bruno Mars for you.
You are doing too much, sir. Hold the guy back. Yeah, money match him right now, please. Hazy, or is the greatest save in any history.
Committing to the.
Yes, behind that, brother. You couldn't
enough time to spot dodge and shield, but obviously the shield got broken. So kind of interesting situation there. That said everything. I mean, you know, Sparkle, he's looking for those S smashes to get these, you know, situations.
I'm the best commentator.
He's the best commentator. He said it. And, you know, if he said it, that means it must be true. Running it into the game 2 right here. Running it to PS2 once again.
Just a quick run back. Sparkle. Just. I'm sorry, I'm emotionally covered.
It's a regular pick here, actually. I think the arrows are a bit nicer for this matchup, but I don't know if the difference is really that much.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to go for like low stage.
I mean, personally, I prefer the regular pit. The arrow is nicer for forcing the air dodges out of here right here. Oh, you actually got the read. Not correct positioning right there.
Ooh, the back air falling into that forward air.
Actually getting a good jump out of right here.
Good nair, switching that, and he's going to get as many auto attacks as possible. Doesn't need it if he wants.
Oh, actually getting an
up smash.
Not quite strong enough, but
up air absolutely will seal the deal. It's such a good landing.
Just such a good coverage option here.
Coverage perfectly.
It's like, oh, getting the backhand to the nair. You like to see it. These are the conversions that it looks for.
It's kind of scary how non-committal that striking down air is.
Surprisingly, yeah, it's like such a
gotcha, man. That was a hell of a commitment, but he gets it anyway. It's like he never like are ready for it. This is a down throw back here, but in a favorable position right here. Oh, he doesn't get the follow up on the jab, however. Oh, actually man, back into it. Because I actually hit him for trying to zap it. Okay, getting the down throw up there.
But he got back up. He predicted it go back onto the platform.
Yes.
Air drift.
As you know, if you get sneeze in the air, you definitely have control over the situation more than I expect. Wrapping down the platform.
Getting what he wanted twice.
This is what you like to see.
Yeah, he has the air dodge, now he has the air. He's gonna go for the zoom, but doesn't.
Zoom, unfortunately, on the third slot of the menu there, so can't immediately go for it. You need at least 2 inputs to get it.
Yep. But now we're getting in the air down there. Nice.
I mean, when Pit has all these, Pit players let it know. Oh, blocking the whack there.
Both those projectiles, the way they interact,
so goofy. You do want to shield all of them. They're thrown away. Alright. Okay, whack fortunately not costing much mana, but the Zapple gonna punish and get into this ledge trap situation. Managed to get past. Oh, nice punch for the F smash.
Can't get past the F smash though. The zoom finally connecting.
Zoom back.
I like the idea with the arrow that I just saw.
Yeah, I liked it. Oh, just barely getting caught. Now that is the nice part of the kaboom when people are at the side trying to throw out a projectile. It's like, oh my, actually is not.
The grossest sight I've ever seen.
Oh, actually interesting. Go back to chat.
Tricast is canceled. Rosina's ruined it for you.
What?
Tricast is canceled. Rosina's ruined it for you.
The interesting thing about that actually is a Pit like pulled back, so it ended up.
Oh yeah, it was like the reverse, like the arm, and then when it came up.
I'm assuming
it's like the melee falcon grab.
Oh, actually,
where it's like right there.
Surprisingly, getting the mix up there. Now running it back to the PS2.
This is probably the most best of 5 set we might see.
Well, see, this is an excellent counter to kaboom. Actually, when it meets any projectile, it just goes soft. So getting these nice nairs to like pressure and just covering over and over here.
And they're landing so
not and letting Hero do anything, but 5 points down to it. Oh, just aerial coverage. Oh, but landing on the platform, you can't get a example there.
I'm curious to see why he's angling arrows that way. Because he's trying to catch jumps. Because it's just a little bit above it.
It's good because it's against tall characters you can hit them, but like forcing people, like knocking people out of an initial jump is like really strong. Oh, but covering at the side.
Speaking of strong, that forward air.
Taking
forward air deceptively strong in the order.
Taking care of that psycho, no need to worry. But Sparkle, I am getting blinded right now.
Getting absolutely
nice. But this is like some flux right now. Getting distracted from this match right now. Oh, landing the sizzle. Just covers the jump right there with the forward air. And here's jump.
I'm being assaulted with
I'm actually like I'm gonna suffer like.
Chat can't see it. But Muggy went to the little controller on the light and was just swapping light colors and light, like how bright it was. We were fighting for our lives for a moment.
No, Hero actually, wow, that was interesting.
Yeah, it's actually super bright.
So,
holding back doesn't change anything. What's around the brightness? Oh my gosh.
This guy is like disrupting like society.
Sleepy Sundown commentary is actually just fighting for your life.
It's awful. Like, getting that super F tilt for the maximum damage there actually. Jumps over the kaboom. Only a little bit of mana right now, but getting the hit right there, getting enough mana.
Sorry for messing up your lights.
And there into the Caprizzle. Actually, a call. Kill the friend. You don't really see. Go back to the other combo. Only this.
Yeah, bisexual lighter.
Yeah, put it on.
Whoa.
Alright, okay. This one is the lead. Why is it on there?
Why are you keeping it on? Change that.
That was actually like
that was an actual assault on my sense.
I'm sorry for the commentary. It's just like this is like the reality we have to live in.
It's the Eric Andre show, but for a damn local. That's not connected. Okay, cool.
That was a flame slash.
Oh, flame slash? See, this is how...
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, now it's off. Now we have regular lighting.
Yeah, now
you can see like it's blue lighting. You can see it.
Ouch, my eyes.
But surprisingly, you know, Hero's Flame Slash, such a strong option for holding and threatening people from just not swinging at you because it will beat and kill, you know, just about any move.
Scuffing your case, I'm sorry.
Just running back to the PS2. Yeah. Players are content with this stage right now.
I can see that being a best of 5 and it's going to be PS2 every stage.
Are nice actually on the jump into the kaboom to like dissuade you from thinking you're just looking for a kaboom standing.
So play that. That's going to be a surprise. That might be a stock.
Should be.
If it's stock up, it will be a crit. Up a crit.
There's a way to do the crit.
Oh, and a taunt. Into the taunt.
I'm pretty sure you did the guaranteed crit setup there.
Oh, okay. There's a guaranteed crit setup.
It's something to do with the C-stick. I don't remember how to explain it, but if you ask Sparkle, I'm sure you'll know. But
I've heard the theory about the guaranteed.
It is something to do with it's just what you do off of the shield break. So that's why I Sparkle would refer that. Oh, but getting these accelerated chases right there. Could have done more, but not quite.
Dash tap.
Way down into the frizzle, but actually that's rather
good there, keeping him down there, but the soon finally going to connect. 43 mana on deck. Upon hitting it to a thrive way will not make a stop.
I actually connected that. Yeah, that was one dangerous thing. It caught a lot of mana, but it might just kill him. Yeah, unsafe.
Very, very unsafe game. Bombastic looking in disappointment.
It's actually the first time I saw Sparkle use a frizz, small fireball. She gave it down here, up here. I'm gonna see the forward.
Hit is just so good at just connecting. And once the connections start, it's
Ivy just being so good at running out on the hero's face and just blocking whatever spell that he wants to throw out.
The arrow barely missing.
Hey, getting inside. He had bounce on him. Actually got the psychic on right now, but preventing him from getting oomph, so making it less dangerous.
Ooh,
that was a very nice option of the forward here because it would be safe with the multi-hit.
Oh,
but back in 93, he's gonna kill.
Your little turnaround and say, no, we're gonna do this.
It's like Zapple or Zap.
Nice taunt. Ivy responding with a taunt, not being affected.
That's what you like to see.
I think it's a hierarchy.
Don't let it shake you.
So long as you taunt back, that means you're in good standing.
Like, committing to the S smash, but not dying.
Oh, so you that high up. Very interesting.
Oh, missing the up smash there. This is a bad one.
Forward throw to a forward there.
Yeah, fire flame slash.
Flame slash. That's
what you want to see. You go off the stage with here like that. If you get the flame slash, it's lights out.
That was probably some of the goofiest smash I've ever seen.
It's a great enemy usage to some interesting situations.
Some crazy situations. And now it's finally time. It's going to be the bombastic Sparkle run back.
Get me in here with TriCasting.
The TriCasting? How do you prefer it?
It's easy for me.
I don't know.
We have to maintain the iron fist.
Controller. Oh, I'm being called out. He's been connected. Pro controller. Legal action will be taken. These pro controller users.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Like,
TriCast is ruining me, man. I can't.
That's all it's like this, right?
I'm not telling you not to.
This is just a reality of podcast. That's all. It's just a reality.
I don't need people on the mic.
I don't know. I think at this point it's like a bracket distraction.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, you were having to see him taking it and turning on the flash mode. And neon bright light.
Oh, this guy standing.
You gotta scoot over a little bit more.
Okay.
There we go.
I mean, I'm listening. Yeah, you hit the fade transition.
From what I can see,
that's getting the combo across the stage. And I have to wait to put it.
he's got the psycho, he's got the balance.
It's like, right here. Such a strong situation for Bombastic.
That smash was just out of nowhere.
Sparkle gold. It's like gonna get punished right there.
Yeah, not really giving Sparkle an opportunity.
Bombastic ready to shield it. He knows that with just a cycle, the back here will not break his shield.
Indeed.
Mikey, you were treading. Okay, just keep that.
Okay.
I would prefer if you pick out pink lighting.
Like
This one's okay.
it's Colorado. We got a green light going. It's just insane.
I mean, it's got like the Christmas colors on right now. But actually, Accelerator will manage to get past the beacon right there, but the forward air just gonna knock him back away. Zoom back. But yeah, you have to respect the psych up tilt. Such a powerful anti-knock.
Bring this back.
The zooming back.
We've seen it before.
Oh, but actually, you know, Bombastic is looking for the bucket since we talked about it earlier. Oh, but actually just getting whip punch right there. The Accelerator actually making Hero Omega die. 10% additional knockback.
What are your thoughts, Jeff?
My brain is barely.
This guy's getting that. I mean, yeah. The show must go on.
The show must go on indeed. I will, however, say that I'm really enjoying the consistency Bombastic is showing.
Yeah, his game plans have just been on point throughout this tournament. You'd like to see it, and yeah, he's been making it work for him right now.
His game plans, all his options that you're starting to see are just so consistent. It feels like he's not changing too much, but the way that he's doing it is just different enough.
The consistency of his option coverage. Oh, but the flame slash is nearly killing him there.
Would you say that Sparkle's being inconsistent now?
I don't think so. I think we're seeing kind of the prime hero experience.
It's just the nature of, you know, how Bombastic is covering all these options and how Sparkle is having to respond with the defensive offense.
Yeah, no, Bombastic in the past 3 sets that we've seen, he's just really, really consistent when it comes to pace control. And once he wants to turn the gas on, he turns the gas on.
Sparkle finding another cycle up tilt is such a powerful tool in this matchup, but Bombastic not like gonna let it get to him. Just gonna keep finding that.
Sparkle trying to play this really safe
Sparkle
here.
really relying on trying to dodge all around Bombastic, trying to find an opportunity, but getting knocked back to the ledge here. Oh, he's gonna jump over the bucket. There's a scary situation for both players right here. But Sparkle a bit low on the mana, manages to get a hit, so he's got reasonable mana here. He managed to get away again because he casts a spell.
I believe nature will be there.
Bombastic trying to get an option out of Sparkle right here to like maybe get a whip punish. Oh, but just rolling in.
Yeah, he did get an option. He got a bad option.
I mean, that's what he's looking for.
You can see half of me here.
I'm central for
really massive, like 1/4 Nasta, not less.
Yeah, not anything on it, but that's okay. So let's see the match. What we got next here.
You need to have a text box in the top corner.
Hey, wow. Now, but just running back to the PS2, everybody's been liking to do it recently. I mean, personally, I wouldn't know.
I don't think PS2 or not changing the PS2 is a good idea.
I mean, it's just the nature of these players' preferences, so I respect it.
Like, personally, I don't really start anywhere else besides PS2, but I guess I'm just not really.
Now, it's definitely down right there. It's gonna kill Game Watch for sure. If I can grab right here, hopefully it makes some of this back. Oh, but doesn't get the follow. Nice to trap him in the corner, but Sparkle is rolling back. Managing to actually just get away from his options, but finally getting a solid hit here. Oh, Flame Slash, such a powerful anti-air option in the matches.
Sparkle right now just really holding.
Just spending so much mana on it first one. Didn't pay off. So he's got a few limited options right now. Oh, just attacking or get up attacking. And force the zoom here. Actually, covering a bit of the up air. Nice. The finish is away here.
Right now, Sparkle doing a really good job of maintaining a lead.
Oh, a run back punish on the down air. Such a great example earlier as well, because if it landed, it would just kill. He's forcing that air dodge out of him and getting a ledge trap situation. Bombastic trying to make it come back here, but not getting quite the combos that he's looking for. So he gets the nice punch. Oh, they actually go wave bounce on the bacon right there. Not enough mana to Crizzle right there. Actually costs a ridiculous amount of mana.
I feel like Sparkle being a little bit antsy here, kind of throwing out a lot of hitboxes, kind of hoping they hit. I'm not seeing as much of a method as I've seen him for the previous time.
Looking for a good option. Crack on slash, not a bad option here, but just choose to run back here. It's like, oh, tries to catch him with the Frizzle, but now it's out of mana. Oh, gets a mana with the jab here.
Oh, didn't use the Psycho.
Didn't use the Psycho there. But this is reasonable. He can just get the advantage. Oh, so you know what? Catches him in the air right there. Really nice usage of the trying to go for a zap and then using the Psycho to force up to the situation. Obviously, bombastic there. So.
Alright.
Alright.
Lots chapter in
that case. Maybe a spectator in his own body, but up big.
Wise words from Chad.
There's a spectator in this transient life right now. In the past life, this guy bringing it to the battlefield, choosing the music.
Ooh, finally sees a little bit of the transition stuff.
Keep forgetting that we don't have the sound for the actual stream right now because Sparkle's got to plug in.
Sound hard.
Yeah, apparently, but choosing that music, I don't know what music has been chosen. The valedictory elegy.
No idea.
This guy like been playing some brain games or something. But apparently, because of how smart he is with these menus, is getting 56 right off the bat. Looking to build it right here.
Lead.
Yeah, this bounce making a bit hard for Bombastic right now. Just catching all these roll-ins. And hopefully he gets into the bucket. He's got the bucket right now. If Bombastic can find some hits here, it could be lights out for Sparkle stock.
Ooh, I was about to say, Bomb has struggled. He did have a hit, but not there.
I was wondering if Bombastic would bet it on a number, but yeah.
Wait,
I appreciate not doing it.
Yeah, Bombastic's not one normally to come in super hard.
Definitely not. Which I really quite appreciate. But I liked the extremely solid punish there. That was the best punish I could ask.
You guys think the tilt was probably the better option?
Maybe down smash into that tilt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, like, couldn't he have gotten a forward smash to get a little bit more damage?
Down smash, yeah, that tilt is better damage. He did like 41% there.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was the fear of matching out.
Yeah.
Because it was such an early.
Yeah. I mean, you could, but at that early percent, you could definitely get out. So.
However, now it's going to be Sparkle. Now with the lead. I wonder the first time we've seen it said.
Sparkle actually rolling out of all these bombs on Bombastic.
Being able to
not being forced to block.
Going really deep.
Tries to find him with the down here. Immediately gets him, but Sparkle barely knows to fight back right here with his precision.
That's a good lead.
He gets him right there.
Oh, I'm not going to get a snooze.
But the Hatching Man gonna seems man, but mostly the timing did not let him look for another zoom.
Imagine being able to menu while you're doing the menu options.
No,
oh, very smart. Excellent. So imagine this role. He's not gonna have mana, but with a 2-stock lead, you can just get your percent up while you're getting your mana.
That's an excellent, situational awareness of that situation. Where the reward of Magic Birthday was so high that it was shouldn't be worth going for, but
yeah, bumping. Getting a little bit on Sparkle at the moment just because of not having that mana. Yeah, he hasn't been able to get much mana at all. Hasn't been able to really touch Bombastic for this entire stop.
Whereas, like, this is more than fine for him, but you don't want to be caught at the ledge. If you can find another hit, gets a hit here. It's got more than enough mana to go for a buff or a zap. Just tries to cover himself with snooze right there. He just rolls in. Sparkle really favoring these rolls to avoid the trapping by game loss. Oh, but he catches him right there under the platform.
I'm pretty sure it's also one of the first forward air kills we've seen today.
Surprisingly, yeah. I mean, mostly it's been a pressure tool, but
yeah, well, that's happening to me. Like,
trapping into the kill right there. Surprisingly. I mean, that's one of its best tools or uses. It's catching the no tag. I believe that covers all the options there because if he takes and play or gets it in place or rolls away, it's the same. So that should at that spacing cover all the options. Really good strong leverage right there. And great awareness of setup off of
or Bombastic. Ivy. Ice is not here. I miss it.
We would be in a better timeline. Ice is here. But this is the timeline we got right here. And I'm on the side oh, and you really gang the bucket with him bucket. You can't use it right now.
Oh, but he still did.
Actually, I think I'm surprised though. There's the first side started hitting him.
Like, I don't think he can actually reflect back into. That's possible.
Off of what?
Off of bounce. I don't think bucket can actually be properly reflected.
Oh no, it's not a projectile.
It's not a projectile.
No. It's just a massive move. So, okay. Okay, Cedro, but not really being that helpful for Spark right now. Got the tank chase potentially on the platform with the frizz, but nothing out of it. But
Gaining little mana at a time, though.
Yeah. He's got more than enough mana to play with right now. Oh, missing the flame slash hour. Losing on that, rolling in. Bombastic not quite ready for it, but it's been paying off for Sparkle. Sparkle recognizing that the small fireball is actually helpful for when he has Accelerator right here.
Went for the flame flat. Probably was thinking maybe able to get Bombastic under the stage, but I think it just went along a little too quickly for that.
It's definitely a great coverage option, unfortunately from missing right there. So,
ooh, I thought of Hocus Pocus, but
no.
Sparkle wasn't about it.
Yeah, you would definitely just be ignoring it. Not the anything, but you know, Hero does get on oh, that's quite unlucky. 3 uses in the blast zone, and those is very unlucky. Very unlucky.
I forgot what the average event for it to show up.
The chance goes up if you're in the blast zone. Yeah. I remember, but 3 uses you would normally expect. Versus like quite unfortunate for Sparrow, but not too much to make up here. It's just the bounce actually protecting the front of the trap right there. Just get the Falcon back there.
56%. That's not that hard to get back from.
Honestly, with the safe pressure, it's getting the whip punish. Oh, it nearly hits him before it, or the forward smash, but just apple not to the stage. Punishes him right there. This could be big for him, but oh, managed to roll back onto the stage again.
Really low mana here.
This is enough mana to recover. Now it might be sketchy. He should not. Oh my! Yeah, he has to survive. Maybe barely. Maybe because of being him, I'm not sure, but it was like a sketchy situation, especially because he used the menu instead of up being to the ledge. That's kind of covered the roll back there, but
we got to be really careful here with how low his mana is.
That's like playing, very aerial aggressive base because the shield was so low, and now he's okay. Getting the cycle again, but
good side.
That's like
that would have shield broke, so it's good that he rolled.
No, a full shield, just a cycle will not break.
Slightly charged, I feel like. But,
I'm not sure, but
slightly charged.
Just a regular one where cycle will not break full.
Yeah.
Really with no mana to play with.
There's other places you can walk.
It's fine because the integrity of the stream has not been maintained, so it's okay. You're welcome here, it's fine. Oh, actually playing the Zoom with 9 mana, so you have 1 mana over.
Alright. Good grab.
But with the cycle actually trading there. Quite interesting.
Going for the common pot?
Oh, very nice roll on reaction there. There's no reason for you to get hit by the kamikaze right there. So very good awareness. Reaction bucket right there, very strong. You can't get away with just raw kabooming all the time against Brown Bastard. Because you can see it and act. Oh, tries to trap him, probably trying to get onto the platform, but
situation.
Yeah, it would have been a very bad one if you basically say slide in. Not too, but I got punished. I think not to kaboom there as well. Example, not very safe on shit, but didn't get punished right away. It's knocked back here. Oh, excellent coverage with the forwarder. Oh, excellent dual coverage with the upper and then there in front of him right there. And this is a situation you want to see badly spacing out the grab attempt. That's such a strong option with Game & Watch. It's so hard to punish directly out of shield. It's going to move down to that killer shot. So it's just 2-2 right now, I believe.
You're alright there, Chad?
And so... we've been over it.
Hero,
we've been over it.
The game is not boring. Nothing about this is boredom.
Emotional recovery. When you have Gundy you for 20 minutes behind you talking about his anti-hand strength, you lose your anti-muscle. Actually, just a direct scuffle between these two players right here. Game 5, Sparkle just fighting back right now. And this ideal setup situation for himself. It's good to see Sparkle opening up now with so many options because every other bombastic match we've seen so far is basically just for him. I'm going to get a bunch of percent and a bunch of lead. Bombastic. Exactly. But now, getting over into the S match, Sparkle says, give me the reset. I mean, Bombastic gets so much bucket, but he's been pulling the trigger and he's been getting killed for it.
Bombastic has just been great in terms of catching those kabooms. I don't think we've seen it.
His awareness is very good. He's getting hit in the previous set, but now he's been on target with it so far. They actually had a discussion about it, how Sparkle was saying, I've been trying to condition you to not catch it so many times. It's literally how he died last year. Have the sign right here. Down smash, connecting on the second time. It should be punishing that. Wasn't quite confident enough to get the F smash there. F smash has got the Remi, 107% lead with a zoom. Immediately coming back to the exact same spot. Yeah, playing a music mix up thing.
Using zoom again.
In the exact same spot. It's a reasonable option to try and like reset a situation. Oh, but actually, the bomb not nearly questionable BI, but maybe yes, he will. And now he has 1%. This will probably lead to a stock. He'll be alive for it, but you have to fight back against these bombs. Actually, get up attack. Oh, good get up attack timing. Getting the heal, getting the nair into the up tilt. This is big. He's got enough mana to fight with. Whips Zapple right there. For Zapple. Oh, he ran on the read, but the F smash will finally take that first. I mean, immense confidence, but I can't put bombastic confidence, but I'm also anticipating the. Oh, just barely whipping that button. Ooh, good into the up tilt.
And had the oomph there. If that was a side,
that's a hero classic. Indeed. It's like one thing you have to respect that shit. Alright, now we have a reset. Woo! So happy! Yeah! He's got a reset, everybody! But excellent usage of the menu to defend yourself because when you find that flame slash people right in front of you, they're not immediately ready for it. They're gonna eat.
You thought you'd never hear from me again, but look at that. Look at what I said. A motherfucking reset. Look at that. Look at that. The camera doesn't see you.
This guy needs to calm down.
I was you after some little. Now we're here. My boy's gonna win the whole tournament. All right.
Actually, that's like covering these jump attempts on Sparkle so beautiful right now. Actually getting just barely not getting punched because of being away. Can't get that out of shield punch like against Game Watch there.
Armin got the accelerate.
One more thing. That's really scary. It's dangerous for hero as well, though. You might get killed if you catch an Aaron smash there.
All gone.
So just trying to get a lock onto Bombastic position here, but just barely getting right there because Bombastic flying forward there. Switching up his timing with the bucket, I think. I liked it. Looking for the roll, but
really carefully. But it doesn't matter. Very aggressive. Oh my god.
Drop off for you are really good for covering that vertical area there. And just looking to establish a percent lead right now. That's what you're looking for. You run back and Zapple. You get so much damage off of it. And having these good timing on these areas to intercept Bombastic's lead. Oh, getting knocked away. I'm honestly kind of surprised you have to beat that out. It's not that good. Actually, man. Like, armor. Just thought it would be a little stronger than that, but the style doesn't have armor until much later. Like when he's preparing, there's no armor at all.
So it's extraordinarily similar to Violet's down big.
Oh, he has to barely get this thing like very last minute. Actually, here is the crackle slash. You never see it. ridiculously fast move. Oh, jeez, barely doesn't catch that. Then gets him in a situation again. Looks like he gets it. That's about what you expect, but just barely there. Okay, and I think definitely not killing. But
They all look so similar.
it's hard to tell.
It's fun to get
100% a non-killing. If he can just get an errant hit here, it would be good for him. But straight up there, just gonna find it, covering that jump.
I also didn't think Nair would take that shot away. But
what was that, like 180 or something?
Yeah, 190. Killed him at like 200 after the hit.
Bomb has a long way to go to be able to.
It's not too bad. I mean, if he gets a few chases here,
with this smash, and that's gonna be anyway. Slice it.
Nearly gets the tech chase with the F tilt, but feels the need to block afterwards because he messed up. Just get that smashed. But just gonna keep fighting back here, covering these landings by Hero. Such a difficult situation for him.
Getting that damage on the board right now and just keeping that pressure going.
Ooh. It's trying out the fizzle, but Bombastic unfazed. It's gonna keep swinging. It's like that's one of the biggest things about Accelerator. You have to be careful about where you're running. It's very easy to swat you away. And you end up in a terrible position for it. But Bombastic just chasing these rules right now. And excellent. Sparkle waiting a little too long and covered by the forward there. Yeah, that's a pretty even situation right here.
In the bounce. He didn't go for the kaboom that time. Probably a better option, but oh my goodness.
Bombastic is waiting for Sparkle to attempt to get around him and covering his jump opportunities. So it's such a strong option. But getting Zapple, which is pretty scary. Oh, just tried to go for the mix-up off the jab there, but it's something. It should be out now. No, did not see him. Oh, he's got no double jump. This could be huge. Oh, but just barely. He's not ready for him to get landed on the platform right there. Oh, just managed to get past his ass. This is pretty dangerous if he gets a block right here.
Playing flat for
Spicy does not get to go for the second, but it just goes up to the full right there. Spicy nothing. Oh, he's afraid of the scissor right there.
Back up.
That would have been definitely enough. Off of the up tilt will kill. Can't watch full shit.
Losing his water.
Jumping up and so usage of the wax are covered, but yeah. 86% before game watch.
Sparkle has been getting like a really intimidating lead these last few games. And Game Watch a pretty defensive player, not necessarily trying to be in situations where Sparkle is able to get that damage on the board, and then just having to try to be aggressive to get that percent back. It's just very difficult.
I mean, he's doing a good job of covering, all these options of trying to get around Game Watch's walling. He was doing it really good in that last stock there, but unfortunately for him, he jumps up into the whack. In which case, it is what it is, but it's definitely a dangerous situation for him. We're going to see the next match here. Taking it to the battlefield. Get the immediate accelerator into the jam review. A nice option for it. Trying to send one right there, but I'm messing manages to intercept it. Oh, just gets away from the hatchet man. Did not want any of that. Actually, neutralizing the sizzle right there.
Have to go for the hocus pocus.
Just assume that he's not. If he does it, it's a mistake. It's a block.
Oh, first time not getting the.
Like he was already healing, so. Yeah. But tries to get the drag down into the up tilt, but a bit inconsistent at that landing. There's a Sparkle if he does get the mana back, thanks to mana back on shield. Tries to look for a good option there, but didn't find it. Very adept at covering those options, but thanks to Bombastic, mentioned that you're straight up.
Okay,
it's just quite dangerous.
Will probably kill.
Bombastic is choosing for that right here, but just gets cycle up turn. That's definitely gonna kill him. Look at these battlefield trappings right here. So you want to see, just fighting back right there. Gotta get the punish on that zap. And the shit's gone now. Anyway, oh, nearly combo into the extra, but it just gets out there anyway. Oh, gets hit with a bang. Actually, trying to just use the bait. Oh, very safe back air. Very nice. Oh, nearly. Oh, just Epsil's. I think he meant to drop down and forward air again. So if he did, it definitely was killing.
Getting punished for the fourth. Not of them didn't go for it.
So Bombastic is definitely reading it. He tried to bucket right as Sparkle had it open. Without any mana right now, Bull just reaches away. He doesn't have anything to work with. Has to air dodge to the stage. Bull tries to cover the jump, but Sparkle with the slinger. Oh my stars. Oh my shit, get out to the oh my god. Wait, no one don't.
Wait, how was that pretzel?
He said, how was that pretzel?
What?
How was the pretzel off whack, right? Fortunately lives. Oh my god, actually catch catches in place there with the dash.
That's the lightest character for you.
He's not the lightest, but definitely among us.
Do you watch not the lightest character?
No.
Who's the lightest character?
I forget. Not even watch. Is Jigglypuff or Pichu?
At least top 3 then.
At least. It's like top 5 or something. I can't remember.
It's gotta be top 3. I gotta
Yeah, you can look at it.
But definitely.
It's definitely not number 1.
You sure?
No. It's definitely not number 1. Wait, Viola. Here comes the champion of the people. He's back.
I'm a people's champ?
Yeah, you represent the people. He's back.
Alright. I got a bite of pretzel.
You were right. Fourth lightest character.
Game watch?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like Pichu Jigglypuff, is it?
So Pichu Jigglypuff Squirtle.
Okay.
And then Squirtle was the one that I wasn't thinking of.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. She just killed him instantaneously with the button.
60-0?
That's what you have to have respect. What's the multiplies matchup? Disgusting number. I do not know. You just assume it's killing, so what can I say?
Now we're starting to see Bombastic got that lead when we're talking about.
Bombastic actually respecting the slash move from the menu very well recently.
It takes one move with a psych up to just
breathe, certainly psych up uphill or any tilt really. Aside from the down tilt, kill him there. Oh, wow. At the landing.
At the very edge of the hammer, normally that's an upwards.
Sparkle was desperate for a landing opportunity and managed to capitalize. Oh, man.
But we'll get
just get up there. Don't throw. Just weird. Psycho throws such a consistent kill option for this hero in these kind of matchups. So
but
it's definitely one that is good to rely on.
Sparkle still has a lot of ground to make up at least one whole stop.
This one's gonna take not really doing anything for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know he's kind of getting lost in sauce and will go away.
I was thinking he was gonna actually take extra damage, but thankfully for him, it ran out before he got hit.
So I'm getting a lot of these hitboxes out. It's like I'm not leaving you back on stage.
This is such a good position for Bombastic to stay.
Getting a neutral beat tying up.
Psych up.
How's that been any more percent that might have killed?
He's still up a lot. He's gotta make it back.
Committing really hard to that fourth throw. That's like a disadvantage. They put them there, returning right back.
Bombastic with the awareness.
Slash already.
Didn't have confidence in it. Just retreats it, but it's a zap right there. Still not much music to work with. Oh, he actually gets hit out of the leash.
Flash not connecting the F tilt, gonna send him.
The shot not coming
Bacon hitting the room at the perfect moment.
Oh, just bears gonna hit him, but
he's out. Get the stop and then get him come back in. Up tilt will connect, but not take the stop just yet.
It's like up tilt surprisingly good.
Yeah, psych up, okay, throw. That's gonna be it.
I'm number 13. I've seen it before. Sparkle is filling this. It came going sideways really fast.
Bombastic. Definitely was looking for a Roland, but
Accelerado
Sparkle looking a bit resilient right here, but the action knockback from Accelerator.
Time in the
What did I say?
Oh,
You can immediately turn around.
going to Rio, Snow Papa coming from Sparkle.
I got Sparkle.
Well, field up right there. Yeah, get the interview.
Who should interview?
Who should interview? Should it be the People's Champ? Or should it? Or should it be the non-People's?
Everybody's favorite.
Alright, take it over from here.
Sparkle. Sparkle. Take a seat. Talk about your winnings. Congratulations to Sparkle winning the reset to re-0 after a very close game 5, getting that reset exactly what we wanted. People need to take photography.
Ivy's the name of the girl who broke up with me.
What? I really hope people didn't catch that.
There's definitely some trauma there. Don't worry about it.
Everyone's talking about his traumas. Thank you, Hano Roy, for commentating. Thank you, Nostra, for hopping in when I was dead.
First time I rescued you, really?
Something.
Afraid that I was talking and you weren't finding a position to jump in. I don't know.
Muggy coming in to say Twitter shenanigans for some reason.
It's such an awesome.
Muggy working on. I'm glad the screen cannot catch all the lights that are changing.
I just want to say that.
Hold on. Alright, I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, not that. Wait, this is so not that. We're actually gonna get like a remove like a Lucy warning. That was an actual.
Isn't it like
this tournament is never normal. But I want to say now, yeah,
it's not right.
Not right. Like, I'm definitely.
I've seen it before. I saw it in Edge. It just happened.
I definitely commentate curse mode right there. I didn't know about that one.
Curse Bombastic's run. How do you feel?
I was like, yeah, what?
The boys' experience.
I actually believe there was some divine intervention.
No, it's pretty tight to see those two really picking up steam. Like pre-COVID, Sparkle was had pretty big climb to make, and then Bombastic was already kind of like bridging that quality. Am I going to Goonhouse? What's Goonhouse?
It's Muggy's one.
Muggy's one is that?
I don't know. I only go to locals where I can
It's where entrances I'll go, but last time I checked it was like 2 or 3.
Hey, who is the SGAs going? Who is the SGAs going? Huh? Look at that name. M-A-R-P-I-N. Alright. Thank you, Hi-Lo. And that's all enough. We're going to Sparkle.
Oh. Yeah.
We're literally sorry for doing it.
This guy's trash, by the way.
Yeah, okay, I didn't come in to be toxic for no reason. Congrats, by the way. Great performance. We saw the transition from the game 5 once the reset started. We saw you like, I don't know if you were playing too much on the forward foot or like you were playing.
Yeah, I was playing too aggro.
Okay, I would say it could have been a detriment that you just kept playing way better. Yeah. I was seeing the movement was the same. What do you feel like really changed?
I thought I would wall more, and so I just started walling and then punishing him for like jumping, punish him in neutral. He does in every situation of the game and then punish him for it.
Where like those a lot of the things like because y'all met winners finals.
Yeah.
To wait for the losers finals match. What was like that process when you started going into Granger's like, all right, what's gonna change?
I wanted to win.
Just wanted to win.
Yeah, I wanted to win the tournament. I figured out what the payout was and was like, I want to win the tournament.
What's your
5 for first.
85%
of the.
I made more than 50%. Wow, that's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Do you hear like SWT was like 60, 30, 10? No, not SWT. Yeah, it was some crazy percentile.
Yeah.
Oh shit. First got like 20K for SWT. But hey, again,
Thank you very much. Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to say to people watching?
Everyone who's watching, thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it.
You got some mad fans. Yeah, you got fans, and your story is hella cool. I think you have a bright future.
Thank you.
And with that, we'll head out. Take care.
Michael, Premiere. This is the future of Smash.
Literally just said,
It's just saying that. Not so predictable.
no originality in your body.
Yeah. Let's have a talk, bro.
Okay, sure. Let's have a talk. What's up?
Why are you so mean to me?
Why am I mean to you?
Yeah.
It's kind of a personal choice.
There we go.
Bye. Bye. Anyways, I'm mean to you because it's fun. I get a lot of personal satisfaction out of it. And yeah,
Talk from a bully, man.
yeah, I encourage bullying against you. If it's someone like you, yeah, it's fine.
Alright, well, let's talk about what just happened. Sparkle just beat bombastic. That's a
Very convincingly once the reset started.
Yeah.
There's always a good talk about like the momentum shift, right? But that was clearly just like Sparkle saying, "No, win condition. I got this." It wasn't like super convincing. It wasn't like 3 stocks or like 2 stocks. But you could definitely see the flow of the game was much more in his favor.
Let's see.
And just catching that like first, or getting caught by that first stock, it felt like that could have been the big turning point. But Sparkle just has that X factor, just like saying, well, in fact, I'm just gonna win.
Well, that's all good and good, but we have to go home now.
Do it.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm having a conversation and just gonna kick me off. You know what?
Yeah.